JDs and Lentilmen, welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast, episode 157. I am your hostess with the mostest, your number one bullshit the guy, Abel. Alongside of me tonight, the man in the chair. Hey, Aaron, how we doing?
Yo, shout out to Daredevil because my man is out here just clapping.
Yo, during that episode, I'm like, this guy's such a hoe.
Right? Good for you, Daredevil. I love that for you.
God, the Riz Devil. I fucking love it. They call him Kalo K, the Mama Wanna God Leo. What's going on, man?
What's good, people?
The Much and his mic would be muted. Big Chase, spread love is the Brooklyn way. How we doing, buddy? Did the Gremlins get you again?
Merch coming soon, man. Shout out to Daredevil, man. Somebody's not gonna make the dance party this season.
Seriously. Oh God! But ladies and gentlemen, 157 episode. Very excited to be here. For those of you that don't know, very kind of momentous occasion just happened this past Sunday. This is actually our 3rd year anniversary of the Mancave101 podcast. I don't know if we mentioned that last episode, but we're pretty much there. We started it. According to this, February 2nd, 2022, I guess, when we did the channel, but I actually have it in my calendar here that it was this past Sunday. So,
really?
Yeah. So,
it was the 20th.
Huh? No, maybe, nah, it's not. I've had that in my calendar since we did it because I kept the kind of kept it there. So yeah, in that span of time, guys, 2,500 subscribers, 1,086 videos, 685,000 views. That's an accomplishment. That really is an accomplishment. That's sick, man. Listen, so just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank everyone out there that's been watching us, hanging out with us every Thursday, watching all our trailer reviews and our videos and stuff. We really appreciate it. So this first toast is definitely going to go out to you guys. So, cheers and thank you for rocking with us the last couple years. We really appreciate it, and we're really having a good time.
And that said, the official 3rd anniversary party live from the Man Cave is going to be happening. Was that March 21st, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The 20th.
March 20th, the official 3rd anniversary party live from the Man Cave. We're going to be drinking, acting crazy. Guests as usual. Leo's going to get none of the covers right that night. Pretty much got all. Yeah, I pretty much got all the covers from Russia, so
all the covers from Russia.
Yeah, they're all in Cyrillic and whatnot. A couple of exclusive from Kazakhstan and shit like that. So he's getting none of those wrong. You got 25 in the lineup. It's gonna be great.
Sensational.
Jeez.
Sensational. I love it. But as always, guys, Mancave101 Podcast giving you all your nerdy needs throughout the week. We're gonna start it off like we always do. Our guy Leo looks like he needs a drink, so we're gonna give him one or maybe 8. We don't know. Make sure you vote in the poll. Make sure you hit the like. Let's get it going.
Hello, everybody. A little bit out of the weather, but I'm here. But like we always say, this is the Comic Corner, where I pay for my sins, and this week has been heavy. So this is also where we tell you what books you should pick up this week, and what books that either have a first appearance, a comic cool cover, a cameo appearance, or just a sick-ass cover or a cool tie-in. So like I always say, this is also my drinking game. I am horrible with names. If you're new here, buckle up, sweetheart. Buckle up, buttercup. This is going to get rough. So this is I mess up a name, I drink. So either artist, writer, or cover artist, I drink. You're not getting covers this week. I don't care. Being petty. All right, so let's start it off. First book on the chopping block for the old school heads. Darkwing Duck is back.
Ha! Let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous.
There you go. We were talking about it, I think, last week or the week before. We were talking about our favorite cartoons, and Darkwing Duck came up. So I guess they're listening to us. We need to get paid. Something's going on in Dynamite. I think they're watching.
Hey, hit us up.
Either way, just give us our money. So this book this is a premiere issue, so there's nothing crazy about it, but it also has 24 variant covers. Yeah.
24 is nuts.
Yeah, we just keep going. It just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So like I said, there's a premiere issue. So the cover artist is Ted Stones. The artist is Rose Steen. The writer is Daniel Kibblesmith.
Got it.
God damn it.
Got it. I was rooting for you on that one.
Shit. Finally.
Finally.
Next book on the chopping block is Doctor Strange of Asgard. So this is this book has 6 variant covers. This book has a one world under Doom tie-in event. So we've been talking about this One World Under Doom for the last 3 weeks. If you haven't picked up these covers, you're living under a rock. All right, so Doctor Doom becomes the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. So super strong. All right, so writer is Derek Landy. The artist is Carlos Mangano.
Did you spell it wrong, or did you say it wrong? Which one is it? Is it Magno or Mango or
Magno? I said it wrong. Okay,
you said it wrong. So drink.
We love that for you. We're doing this for you, not for us.
Yeah, sure are. All right, the cover artist is Geoff Shaw.
Say Goff.
Okay.
Goff.
Yeah, Geoff. Whatever. One of those G's.
How about drink?
Yeah, he's got a point.
Drink.
Just take it. That's what she said.
Just take it as crazy.
Another book for the old school heads. Mothra, Queen of the Monsters #1. This book has 3 first appearances. If you don't know about fucking Godzilla and Mothra, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you definitely wasn't raised right. I just want to say that.
Yeah. This has the first appearance of Antra, an ant-like kaiju. He's probably going to be in the next Superman movie because he can't beat nobody else. So the artist is Matt Frank. The cover artist is Matt Frank. And the writer is Sophia Campbell.
Sophie Campbell.
How about Sophie Campbell?
Sophie or Sophia? Which one?
How about Sophie? Sophie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. Sip away.
That's tree.
Yeah, God, yes. All right, next book on the topic block is Nyx. This book has 3 variant covers. It's also, as I picked this book because I just thought it was a dope cover, and also we might be getting Professor X in Marvel Rivals. So this is X-Man Hunter crossover part 2 cover of this. So they have a Manhunt storyline coming around. So you're gonna see a lot of Nyx and a lot of different options in this. So we have Sarah Pichelli is the cover artist. Artist is Francisco. I don't know if I should say it. Martino.
No. Mortarino.
Yeah.
Slap that.
Mortarino.
Yeah.
The writer is Colin Kelly.
Boy, the drink much.
Guys, we're at 4. Let's see those Leo drinks in the chat.
Next book on the chopping block is Star Wars. God, Jedi Knights. This book has 8 variant covers. This is the first Marvel series to take place in a prequel era of Jedi, including Qui-Gon, Jin, Obi-Wan, Kenobi, Yoda, and Mace Windu.
All right, so first we got to stop right here. First of all, did you mean to say Qui-Gon Jinn?
Qui-Gon, yeah, that one. That fucking.
Okay,
yeah,
so drink for that. That's crazy.
I'm not drinking for Star Wars names.
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
What Mace Windu? Yeah, that's what's
you know the only like black Jedi with a purple lightsaber, Mace Windu.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that guy.
You gotta drink for one of these. This is crazy.
This is Star Wars names. I am not drinking for no goddamn Star Wars names.
Man, listen, we need one. We need one.
So right, you don't have to now. Based off what I'm seeing on my screen, you're gonna. So don't worry.
You have 3 first appearances. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm not gonna get none of these fucking names right. So pick up this book. Because I hate Star Wars names. Because you guys like Jar Jar Binks. Let's see. The artist is. Oh shit!
Drinking.
We're not even gonna make an attempt at it, huh? All right.
So Raza.
No, that's the artist. Now you drink. That's the cover artist.
Madabek.
Yeah, that's right.
Madabek Muzabekov. Okay, fantastic. Who's the writer?
Come
on, you can
Mark
do this.
Guggenheim?
Yes!
Yeah! Nice!
And he only got that because the Guggenheim Museum's in New York.
That's
I'll let him fool you. Like that's only
I got it wrong the last time though. All right, last book on the chopping block. I say this is the hot book to pick up of the week. If you guys remember when Miles Morales came out, I suggest you pick this up. Just FYI, go to your comic book shop.
Who's that Spider?
Exactly. So this is the web of this is the web of Spiderverse. Number 1. This book has 4 different variant covers. It has the first appearance of Spider Prowler, first appearance of Count Spider, first battle of Spider-Verse versus Venomverse.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got to get that book, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you better get that book.
Yeah. So, pick it up. The cover artist is Luciano Vecchio. Vecchio. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sweet.
slap that man.
The writer is Matt Groom, and the artist is it Did I say that right? Federico Vincentini. Motherfucker.
Vicentini.
I got that one.
I can't give that.
I said Vicentini. I said fuck. I said Vicentini.
You said like 3 names before that.
I said, yeah, the Luciano guy, the Matt guy, and
no. You said the name differently 3 different times before you said that.
No, that doesn't count. Mulligan. Fuck it. I'm claiming my one mulligan. You guys are staying at 4, fuckers.
I think that was 6 though. I think you got. I think you got the 6.
Yeah.
With your mulligan, of course.
So that does it for the comic corner.
This guy. How does this guy get all the time?
Like we always say, support your local comic book shops first and foremost. Today was a good amount of alcohol, and I'm feeling better now. So, thank you.
Guys, Leo drink in the chat. Let's get those up there. He got away with murder today, we feel like.
Yeah.
But we will allow it. We will allow it. In case you guys were wondering, we got the 40% more than 5. See, we got 40% record-breaking 8+, so there's a tie there, and then 20% of you with 5 and less than 5, 0. No one has faith in the less than 5 this week. Sorry, dude.
God damn it, man.
It's rough.
It's rough. One day I'm gonna get them all right, and then you all have to drink. Everyone in the chat.
157 episodes. We still waiting. It's okay. Well, you know what? I do agree. The day that you get all of them right, we all have to drink.
I agree.
That's fair.
Fuck that. All right, 3-year anniversary. Oh no, I'm gonna be drunk as shit on the 3 year. Fuck.
Yeah, they can't be easy. We not talking about like Smith and Johnson.
We can't have any of that.
Like,
hey, you guys agreed to the terms that were set already. We're not going to Japan. We're not going to Russia. I'm staying here in the U.S. I'm already having too many damn problems with these names now.
I didn't agree with shit. I'm saying you can't be no fucking like, Mark, Mike. They ain't doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, nah. We need Vicentinis more often.
Yeah.
All right, well, cheers, gentlemen. Let's get to the comments, and then we're going to get into some Daredevil talk. But we're going to hit these comments first. Let's see what everyone's doing today.
So Abel was the first one to comment tonight, but since Abel doesn't count since he's here, Abel, you don't count.
Wow. Hashtag ban Rachel.
But Rachel beat Torian, so that's fair.
Wait, no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
It's official?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. We have a win for Rachel.
Tori, you slacking, son.
And Polar wasn't trolling tonight either. So apparently not yet.
I'm sure he'll be here soon.
Pop up. Possibly. Let's see here. Brother man, what up, everyone? Salam.
Yo.
What up, brother man? Welcome on in. Appreciate you.
What up?
I'm going to bring up that comment towards the end because we're going to get into that next. Congrats on the win, Rachel. Indeed. Torian with It's Showtime. And then let's see here. The only reason I didn't say anything is because Rachel beat me to it last week when they made the live show window available. I can be honest, when I have caught an L, but know this, just because I caught an L doesn't mean I will hold the L. Oh, that's fighting words. All right.
Oh,
all right.
Damn.
Yeah.
The saga continues.
Brother man said, has anyone bought anything from
You're
Hasbro?
muted.
Merch comes to Torian inbox.
Oh, Torian inbox. Has anyone brought anything from Hasbro since it's going out of business? I'm buying that Dr. Doom mask is what I'm about to fucking buy. That motherfucker's getting bought.
I think you have another year and 2 months. I'm not. I could be mistaken. The way shit's going, but yeah, I think you have a year. That their timeline was a year and 2 months.
Guys, I have like 2 months before Prime DJ season, then all bets are off.
Word.
I'm gonna be hiding money left and right. Man, boxes are gonna be coming to the house and he's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "I don't know. DJ thing."
They gave it to me.
Okay. All right, nobody's listening. Send it to one of your friends' house.
Yeah, this is mine.
And get them in trouble with their wives.
Pretty much. That's how that goes.
It has Abel's name on it. For that note.
Tori, and then followed up with happy anniversary. Brother man, Aaron mentioned last week, but he said 2 years, not 3. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, bro. I didn't even know it was 3 years. Is what it is. You know.
Yeah, it makes you wonder who's drinking, right?
God. Do you know why it's the 20th? By the way, I think that's when we created the YouTube channel. I think that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Pretty sure that's why we did that. But that does sound right. I knew it was March.
It's around. I keep it in my calendar and repeat it yearly because I don't want to. I will forget.
Of course. Blast from the past, Darkwing Duck, but no Howard. It's fair.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of fucked up.
Fatal J, what up, Fatal? Cover art was dope.
Fatal.
But didn't enjoy the art of that Doctor Strange book. I wasn't even. The cover was kind of even.
The cover was kind of weird.
It was. I mean, it was a different art style, but it wasn't bad.
They have I think I couldn't get the variant. They didn't have it on the app that I use. They didn't have one of the variant covers. And that one was done, I think, by Nico Suyon. So that might be a hot one. But they didn't have it out yet.
Fatal, I always wanted to ride Mothra and that damn dragon in Neverending Story.
So wait, leave this comment up, time out, because when I first saw this comment come up, first of all, I read it as, I always wanted to ride Martha. That's how I read it the first time. So that's first of all. Second of all, Neverending Story has probably one of the greatest theme songs of all time. I said it. Love that fucking jam. It's a jam.
You ain't lying.
They didn't put it in Stranger Things for nothing. All right. Banger.
Oh yeah.
You're not lying.
Fatal said,
let me ruin your childhood. They're making another movie.
first of all, they already made a second one, and that was a terrible choice. So I don't know why the hell they did that,
bro.
They did. I didn't even see.
And second of all, if you want to be like really creeped out, go watch the music video to that theme song. The people that actually sing the song are fucking creepy.
Bro, you want me to double ruin your childhood? Did anybody see that the trailer for the horror Bambi movie came out today?
Oh no, it didn't.
That sure fucking did.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Come on, we gotta react to it.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Fatal said, "Damn, he's screwing up those names bad. Is he already drunk?"
Yeah. Listen,
and then bro said, "Yeah, we good." Who's Mace Wandu?
Oh wait, speaking of who's Waste Mindu, ladies and gentlemen, coming in, it's Torian. Rain Reloaded. How we doing, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? And speaking of horror, I haven't seen much horror until I watched that movie, The Substance.
Ooh,
that movie is in. Chase, I know you are the Splatterfest person. I think you will enjoy that movie. That movie, I'm gonna put it like this: don't watch that movie before eating. You may not even want to watch it after. After it's a crazy. It's a roller coaster ride. I thought Smile 2 was something, but The Substance was on another level of insanity.
right.
Jeez.
Shit. Nope, not watching it.
Come on.
Shit. Hey, we get to 3,000 subscribers. I might watch a fucking horror movie on live.
I love that for you.
Yeah, we working on that, bro.
And then I'm going to jump back up to Brother Man's earlier comment since it is our next topic of discussion. So Daredevil is good. Nice start, but I wish it had more action. Great first 10-minute opener, however. I guess that's a good way to jump right into Daredevil, huh?
Yeah, we got to
go.
jump into these first two episodes.
Salut.
Cheers,
let's jump into Daredevil Born Again, the season 2 premiere 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes. All right. I mean, listen, there's a lot to unpack. Are we going to do the spoiler, non-spoiler, just like whatever? Just jump in.
Jump right into it.
I think everyone that is here at this point probably saw Daredevil. If you not, you have your warning. We're gonna talk spoilers right away.
Spoilers. Just
so,
if you want to go and come back for nerdy news, feel free to do that. But hopefully you guys hang out because we're gonna do straight up spoilers. I'm just gonna start here. I want everybody on the internet to stop bitching so much. It's pissing me off. It's actively pissing me off because this isn't a bad show, and you're all being fucking hypercritical. I'll give Disney its lumps when I don't like something, but like people are really stretching to say this is bad. Was the CGI perfect all the time? Fuck no. But it's not bad. It's an introduction that had some action, and it's the build up to a story. And you know we haven't even gotten Muse or fucking Punisher yet. So I get it. I get people's gripes, but at the same point in time, I sat there watching it. It felt like I was watching Netflix Daredevil.
Yeah,
just saying. Like I don't know what people want.
The problem is people are expecting them to like throw everything right at them like immediately, because what it is people are gauging it off of the Netflix, because we got 3 seasons with that, and they feel like we left off of that. Let's just jump right into this. I said no. This is a whole another series with some continuity there. But it's a whole brand new series, so it's like, you know, we're bringing people back into the fold. Of course, if you watch the Netflix series, you already know who these characters are, but it's still a relatively new series, and it's this Daredevil's first introduction into the MCU. Like I said, the opening to the first episode, like I'm telling you, when I literally posted it up on my Twitter account, I said I yelled literally at the screen. Dude. when what happened.
Dude, go ahead, Chase. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know, the problem is what it always is that, you know, with the advent of social media now, we're so used to getting to the meat of what we're watching when you're on your Instagram feed and on your TikTok feed and all of that. And now people have no patience for developing stories. So literally people are complaining because they want the thing to come on. They want them to start fighting. They want to be action and shooting like for an hour and a half. They don't want no lulls. They don't want anything. It's not a social media video. It's a series. It's a movie. Like you gotta watch the entire story and whatnot. Like great. Like I said, great shot out of the gate. I like that they didn't waste a lot of time, but I knew there had to be some type of, you know, story developing there. This shit's gonna get dope. I don't care what nobody says. This is gonna get hot.
Yeah, I was very pleased with the beginning of this show. I really think it sets an expectation of, like, you know what? Everyone thinks we're not going to do the Netflix thing. It's not going to be gritty. It's not going to be violent. And literally within the first 10 to 15 minutes of this show, they pretty much throw that all out the window and say, like, F you guys, here's what we're going to do. And they kill one of the main people, allegedly, which also... I'm sure Leo's going to talk more about reading comics, but maybe a lot of people on the internet do need to do that. And I'll let Leo explain how to do that and what this thing is when we get to him. But the CGI. The CGI in the beginning in the fight, it was a little wonky. But I do feel like when Marvel does certain things for the first time, sometimes things get wonky, but they end up refining like later on as they get to use that character more. What I really liked about this, and like I'm gonna say something good about She-Hulk, so everyone like timestamp this because I'm gonna say something good about She-Hulk. All right, I'm gonna say one thing. They handled Daredevil very well and showed us Daredevil in a way that we really haven't seen a lot of his acrobat and his swinging around with the staff and things like that. And like they came out of the gate and said like this is going to be the same but a different Daredevil. He's gonna be swinging around like a Spider-Man. Like I said, wonky a little bit, but you know what? The action was still there. And, throwing Bullseye off the fucking roof? Dude, the way that they shot it was so, like, pure silence and just, and
not only that,
done.
But the nuance of having... So, like, in the midst of that fight, I'm actually paying attention to the fact that... And I remember them doing this in the Netflix series a little bit, too. Yeah. But, like, as he's fighting Bullseye... like Daredevil's sense of sound is actually being like he's listening to Foggy's heartbeat. He's listening to the heartbeat go, and then when he dies is when he like drops him off the roof, and it's like fuck this shit, he lost it.
And also what's amazing too is that like in the midst of all of that fighting going on, and the way he's maneuvering, and like you said, Aaron, that he can still hear Foggy's heartbeat getting weaker and weaker, and the more it's getting weaker, the more aggressive he gets because he knows. I think he knows and aware that his friend is going to die. But in his mind, he's probably saying, I still got to take this guy out or whatever. And also, he's hearing, it's like a bunch of stuff is going on. He's fighting Bullseye. He's hearing Foggy's heartbeat while there's a bunch of other noise, but his senses, he can lock in just on Foggy's heartbeat and Karen crying out for Foggy to breathe. It's like he's locked in, his senses locks in just on that, even with all the commotion going on around him. And while he's still fighting Bullseye, and then once it doesn't hear it anymore, and then he just like eats him off the side of the building, like that scene was. But what got me though was like it's just I keep forgetting how amazing Bullseye's aim is. He killed so good. He killed a fly with a bent paper clip. Yeah, with the paper clip that he used to pick the lock, and all you saw was it go and hit. I was like, oh, that's Bullseye. But the part that got me was when they were doing that one that they did that all in one shot. They had to throw that in there. When he took the woman out with the pool ball, he bounced that thing. That thing said boom, 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 and hit her on the side of the head.
No, you know what got me?
Leo, I was gonna say, go ahead, bro. I feel like you haven't said anything yet. Go.
One thing that got me out of that first, say, 10 minutes of the thing was when he was walking up the stairs and he threw that dagger at that guy and punched his wife dead in her shit. I was like, yo, this is bull. This is just some really bullseye shit. Also, when Daredevil landed on the roof after chasing him,
that was cool.
Roof, and he landed on the roof that's actually a comic book cover.
His superhero landing. That's immediately I saw his superhero landing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's his signature landing. One leg straight out, one leg bent.
And also, one thing I also noticed in that fight too is how, as they kept going, Daredevil was making sure to take out all the lights so they could fight in the dark. So he had an advantage with that, how he kept knocking out the lights. And I said and you can tell he was fighting through all that adrenaline because how many daggers was in his body by the end of that fight? About 7 of them.
Say, a fuck ton of them. Yeah.
There were also. Oh, go ahead, Chase.
I was just gonna say so quick rumor mill. So it's being said that that Foggy's address 468, which actually like refers to Daredevil issue 468.
I was gonna say it's
where Foggy fakes his death and whatnot, which is because I was wondering like, damn, they killed him early, So I was wondering how they were planning to bring him back into the fold and whatnot. So this kind of happened for me.
But we also got to realize one thing about this. This is a continuation from the Netflix series. So they're in the right they're in the pocket of the comic book. Literally.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people don't like it, but hey.
But this is what we wanted. Like that's the part I don't understand.
You can't please everybody.
This is all anyone's been asking for.
I mean, like, so the thing of it is that I think is, so I realize the more that we do this and the more that because obviously, since we do this, it comes up all over my feed all the time, right? I get a bunch of different creators out there that do XYZ. I'm convinced that people do things just to clickbait you and just to rage bait the rest of the internet,
which sucks.
Oh yeah, because I can listen. You can give, and we're gonna get to comments in a minute because I know Brother Man and Fatal are in here talking about it too. But like, was it a little slow at times? Was there a lot of story building? Yeah. Were the action scenes really good though? Yes. Was the CGI not perfect? Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, and there's seven more episodes.
I mean, there's 7 more episodes, and that being said, I was invested in the story from the beginning. Nothing took me out of it. I didn't sit there and go, like I saw Vincent D'Onofrio again, and I was like, oh shit, Kingpin's back. Motherfuckers running for mayor. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
like come on, man. Like
there's after I want to go past the first couple 15 minutes, but there are 2 parts that I really enjoyed. They were harping so much on Foggy being dead, the close-up of Foggy, and then they stayed on Karen and Foggy's body for a while, even after Bullseye fell off the roof. The way they stood on them and how freaking creepy and eerie it was sick. I thought that was shot very well. And then, I don't know if you guys noticed this too, the first time you heard Matt listening to Foggy's conversation outside, the way they used the camera shot where they got out of widescreen. I don't know if you guys noticed that. They got out of widescreen, pulled the shot back, so you could tell he was listening, and it filled up the whole screen. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but if you didn't go back and watch it, it was really cool.
When he was talking to the girl at the bar, and he was telling his girl, hey, he's using this line, he's using that line.
Yeah. The way they shot him using his radar, it was very different than the Netflix thing. It was very cool.
Yeah. And I don't know what kind of diet they got.
Foggy
Wilson
on?
Fisk on? No, Wilson.
Oh,
Fisk.
Wilson. Even Foggy looked good, but Wilson. He better be some muscle over there.
He had that one asparagus, and I don't know what was that? Was that egg white? What was that? Some kind of an omelet that he was cutting.
All I know, it wasn't enough. That's all I know. You give me one asparagus and one egg, I'm gonna look like you. Where the rest of
that? And now we see, and now we got Vanessa. She's basically running the organization now because remember, he got shot, so he was in recovery. So he was pretty much down for a long time. So they even brought in the Echo reference. They even kind of referenced Echo in there as well when Matt and Fisk were sitting down at the diner. And that was another thing that I liked too, was when Matt Murdock had told Fisk, he said, I can tell that you lost some weight because your walks are a little bit lighter than usual, and I can say you built some muscle. I said, them senses are so good.
Dude, I was gonna say he better Uncle Iroh from Last Airbender and take that jacket off and he's just brolic that's what I'm expecting at this point.
So I don't know if you guys saw there's because obviously a lot of stuff has gotten released since Daredevil premiered. There's actually an interview with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio where they say that by the season's end, Kingpin gains a ton of weight for a certain purpose.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
They were like he gains weight for a certain purpose of the comic. So apparently Vincent D'Onofrio was like, yeah, Kingpin's about to get really big in this season of Daredevil by the end. Nice. Just keep an eye on it. Oh shit! That's gonna be.
That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which tells me because a lot of times when they shoot shows and movies, nothing is shot in order. That means they probably shot the end of this season first, and then shot what we saw now towards the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is also we have to realize that whole them sitting down and talking, and wait, first him coming back to the meeting, and everybody just got up and fucking walked out.
He just said Vanessa. He didn't say shit.
That's a boss move. Everybody get the fuck out. He didn't even have to say that. Everybody knew to say, "Oh, he needs to talk to his wife. Get the fuck up. Get up."
And can we talk about how? And can we talk about how Matt's I I guess you could say his partner, not his partner, but I guess you could say his because him being a lawyer, because now it's McDuffie and Murdoch. Well, Murdoch and McDuffie now is like the perfect wing woman for setting him in that therapist.
that was funny.
They thinking that they going to meet that. He thinking she's going meeting him there for some kind of legal counsel, and she's like, I thought I was meeting you because you needed a therapist. And then that's when they put two and two together. It's like, okay, she set this up because she wanted us to go on a date.
But also that sit down scene was more than anything else. You got the mention of Spider-Man in the fucking Marvel.
So I was gonna say, literally, cool. I was messaging you guys about this. I said, if you listen to that speech, Kingpin mentioned by name. He said, "There's no more mass vigilantes running around my city. No Spider-Man, no Daredevil, no Punisher. I don't want that shit." But so like he literally said it verbatim. I'm like, oh damn, he's not. But
also, Peter, because one thing I always pays attention to is tone. Listen to how he said Spider. He said it with such venom.
Yep.
Well, look at that venom. That's how he kind of said it. He said no more Spider. Like how he said it. Like how he said it, opposed to how he said the other names.
Well, a lot of people didn't catch one thing. Did anybody notice his knuckles?
I saw.
Oh yeah, they were all bloodied up.
Yeah. Those are
fresh. You know why?
I can't say that I do. I assumed it was because he beat somebody up, but I don't know.
Yeah, his wife said. Remember, he told his wife after he
killed the dude.
He killed the dude.
Oh, he so killed the dude.
Oh, I didn't even put that together. Oh shit! Shout out.
He definitely fucking killed. Of course he did. You gonna touch my chick? Get the fuck out of here!
I didn't even catch that. To be honest with you, I mean, I caught shot in the face. I didn't put it together.
I get shot in the face, and you go ahead and go creep on the side on me. And my name is Kingpin. Yeah, yeah. I promise you, I ain't gonna hurt him. Yeah.
You know what? So, what did we think about White Tiger in total so far? I mean, obviously, there's more to be said there, but I mean, listen. First, I want to say rest in peace. I think his name is Kamar.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
He passed away. This was his last role before he passed away.
That's right.
So I wanted to just say, obviously, rest in peace, Kamar. I think it's Kamar de los Reyes. That sounds right. But if I got that wrong, I apologize. But I think I got it right. So I actually thought. Now, obviously, I don't think we've seen him depicted as White Tiger.
They showed a video of him in a grocery store or something.
Yeah, he was in the grocery store.
It was really
quick. Yeah, he was in the bodega. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that there's also like a fight scene, a more detailed fight scene with him in the series somewhere at some point in time.
Probably,
Oh yeah, you gonna see him.
Yeah, because this was him showing like him fighting in that grocery store. This is after like Daredevil, after Matt Murdock decided to not be Daredevil anymore. Like in that year that he took off after Foggy had died, that it was happening at that particular time because they said there was no vigilantes in the city anymore. So he decided to go ahead and do it. And I've learned something new because I didn't know too much about the White Tiger character, and I'm still learning that amulet is what powers him up because he's just a regular human.
Yeah, and at some point a woman takes over, becomes a villain, and then I think it goes back to his sister later on or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was his daughter.
Oh, I don't know. I know it's a female. I know there's a villain in between, and then like it goes back to good again.
But that part when they had him, like,
the amulet goes to one of his family members.
Okay,
has to be in the bloodline for them.
And also that part, and of course after the other thing again, I can listen when they was fighting in the train station, and that cop jumped up and he got hit by that train. We can spot an obvious green screen.
Yo,
that green screen was
CGI.
so obvious.
That's what I'm saying. Like there was stuff that happened in this where I was like, yeah, but it didn't take me out of the experience. I was like, oh shit, they fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I got. And listen, do I think Marvel at the end of the day does have to clean some of that because they are Marvel? Yes, I would agree. They should. They need to clean it up.
But let's not forget it's Disney Plus still, bro.
It is Disney Plus. That's true.
Yeah, this isn't Hulu.
And I'm not gonna. I really think the beginning of this show was like stuff that was already taped before. Like they squashed a lot of things. Like I think they still used a lot of footage from like the things that they squashed, and I think that was one of the things because like one of the biggest rumors going into this for like how since they announced it was that Foggy was gonna die. That was always a thing. It was always a thing. So that's why I just don't understand why everyone's like just freaking the F out about it. Like, how about Marvel has consequences? Like, That's what we gotta have something, anything.
They're not gonna. They don't want to. They don't want to please. They can't please everybody, and everybody. Like since we're doing this kind of content, everybody, a lot of the people, they have nothing else but to nitpick and gripe. Like Aaron said, it's done for views. That's all it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's hard to get. Like everybody has an opinion, like we always say.
Yeah.
But if your opinion is based on knowledge, or if your opinion is just based on, I just want to talk shit to get views.
Right.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get that. This is social media. Everybody's got an opinion, and a lot of people are addicted to saying stuff just to get other people to respond and click and all of that. And that's why you know when you go through YouTube now, it's like, you know, everything just has this feel of, oh, this person exposes this person exposes that person. It's just meant to make you click, and so you know you're not gonna get a lot of truthful, But
you come to the man cave, you get integrity. Look at that.
Yeah.
If we don't like something, we don't like it. Yeah, we like it, we like it.
But I will say, like, the second episode too was like, obviously it's gonna be slower. They're gonna story build, but like by the end of the show, I think the purpose there is like this man's putting the suit back on, and it's because he freaking beat the shit out of 2 cops, and boy did he beat the shit out of those 2 cops.
It's a build up. It's a build up from everything though. Like it's the fact that Kingpin became mayor.
Yep.
Like everything was leading him towards I have to put the suit back on because otherwise shit's just gonna go downhill if I don't put the suit back on. That's ultimately what it is.
And going back to Daredevil's senses that I really like when he realized that those cops were crooked and he had to go and get that witness because he was the only key witness that was awesome. There. He went there, and when he was trying to tell the guy, he's like, "Look, I need you to get out of here because
you got 20 seconds."
Like he could tell how many seconds it was going to take for them to get to the door just based on their footsteps coming up the stairs. Like that's amazing how they played that off. And then when he tried to be merciful and was like, "You don't want to do this." He's like, "You don't want to do this," and then he said, "Okay."
He pulled the trigger back, and that was it.
And when he broke that guy's arm, now that was shown in the trailer, but just seeing it play the whole scene play out right there. And then when he hit the guy's head on the table, another guy, he slammed him into the refrigerator. And that other guy, I gotta ask, did he survive? Because the way he fell on his neck, I mean,
he's not gonna try and kill him. I don't think.
Daredevil doesn't kill people, bro. He doesn't kill people. Daredevil doesn't kill people. He doesn't.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Daredevil doesn't.
We talking about Daredevil, the Daredevil we know.
The Daredevil from the comics towards the ending, towards the later runs.
Daredevil we know, like
Daredevil traditionally that we've seen doesn't try to kill people. That's all.
I remember how he did Bullseye the first time.
Yeah, bro.
He didn't kill him though. He dropped him off a building. He probably was.
No, I'm talking about in the book. In the book.
No, I know. Yeah. No, I get it.
But also Pete the Punisher tats that was on his wrist.
You brought up what I was about to say.
On his wrist.
You brought up what I was about to say. So like, I've said this a bunch of different times. So obviously we all know that John Berthel is going to be in this as the Punisher again. There's a comic run from 2015, I think, or 19, where there's dirty cops who use the Punisher symbol and they tattoo it on themselves. And the Punisher goes on an all-out killing spree on corrupt cops and on the NYPD. So, if that's a hint as to what we're getting in the season, we're about to get a pretty vicious Punisher as well. It's about to pop up and be fuck y'all doing?
The Punisher's going to be vicious.
Yeah. So, and I can't wait till
Didn't they already announce a special presentation for Punisher too?
Yeah. I would assume that this season has less to do with that. Well, maybe it does, because it does have a lot to do with the crooked cops, obviously, right, and everything that's going on with him. But it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't focus on that moving forward, and that was part of the Punisher special presentation that we got. And then this concluded with like the Daredevil stuff. That's my assumption, because that run could be a whole presentation on Punisher.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just going in and getting rid of corrupt cops. Honestly, you could make that a whole thing. Yeah. So.
Should we hit some of these comments? I'm sure we got something to talk about here.
Let's hit some of the comments up here. Daredevil kind of did almost start our fighting, especially within the first 5 minutes. It did. It started quick, in my opinion, and slowed down. It did this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it did. It's all right though. Let's see here. It's not bad. It's just a slow burn. Hated that they killed Foggy so soon, or did they?
Right, that's the thing, man. Leo, tell him about the books.
Bullseye don't fucking miss. I'm sorry. He dead. Let him be dead. He doesn't have his long hair no more. He got the fucking super cut, the same thing that
is a dope ability to have, though.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to have the perfect aim, that is a fire ability to not be able to miss. Like that's great.
And plus, if you guys know anything about weapons and knowing about the human anatomy, where he shot him at, he should be dead. I don't
even when he threw the gas canister inside of the bar, like that was intentional. But for us, like for many people, it would be like, oh, he didn't mean to do it, because like we're seeing him going after Karen, and he pulls out this canister and he throws it behind her, and it bounces off the door and goes into the bar.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it was bound to happen, and we needed it to happen.
Penguin didn't have much action either, but the writing and pacing was better. I'll keep watching and won't judge yet. I can agree with that. I think Penguin had better pacing than this so far. I could agree with that. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. It had better pacing so far, at least. I'm still, we're still 2 episodes in.
Yeah, it's very new, so we gotta see. Ask me halfway through.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll probably be able to tell you by 4 or 5 if it's on that same level to me. That being said, again, Penguin was fantastic. That doesn't mean Daredevil won't be good. It just might not be that quite top tier. We don't fucking know yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we still have 2 major characters missing from this whole thing so far, and maybe more. Who knows? Because there's still hints of the Defenders being dropped around.
Bro, we have no idea who might drop into this thing at this point.
Nobody knows.
The fact that he even mentioned Spider-Man to me is like crazy, because that could mean he could show up somewhere in here, even if it's just for a spot.
No, because
Marvel mentioned Harlem too.
Sony won't let him. We'll have our Sony brand a little later. Don't worry.
They mentioned Harlem, which made me think of Cage.
Luke Cage. I don't know if y'all picked up on this or not, but did y'all realize that when Matt was inside of his apartment and he was listening to about like Fisk becoming mayor and all this type of stuff, that he was making food and then it was burning? It started to burn. Did y'all peep the? I don't know how I caught this, but I said this is a good point. Literally, Hell's Kitchen. His kitchen is burning in the kitchen. Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen. Let's see here. Penguin had a lot of scenes that were good. Had to be more than 7 daggers. He had a bunch of daggers.
Dude, he was walking around with like 10 daggers in his freaking body.
I think he probably had more that we just didn't see. He had a whole arsenal of daggers.
Yeah, you gotta also remember that his suit is tactical. Mm-hmm. So there is armor on the suit. It's not like Spider-Man's suit where it's just material. There's tactical on the suit and whatnot. Right. So the daggers were hitting, but they definitely were not piercing.
Yeah,
like they normally would with the regular.
He would have been done.
You know what I mean?
The Daredevil scream is also becoming like a thing. Like every time he gets like,
dude, the end of that second episode was just
he always goes with the rah! Like he goes nuts. I'm like, God, every time, bro. Every time this dude fights, that shit happens. I'm
because he made a promise and he's trying not to break it.
Like he's trying so hard not to go berserk. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying not to go crazy, but like
he needs to go berserk.
We're in our chairs like go berserk, go berserk, go berserk.
When he was whooping those cops' ass in that goddamn room.
I just love it. I love that when he gets in scenes like that, like they have him do, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Fine, you're gonna fucking do it. Crack. There's your fucking arm. Like, all right, bro. I didn't want to do it, but you made me.
He was destroying them all around that efficiency.
And the thing is that he warned them the whole time. You're gonna hit a blind. You're gonna hit somebody who's disabled. I was like,
even the one cop said, but he's a lawyer. He's an attorney, and he was like, F it.
Also, if that guy is still alive, that arm is never going to be the same again.
Yeah,
that arm is never going to work the same again.
Oh, man, he can't text with that hand anymore.
That motherfucker popped out this through here. That motherfucker popped up here. That's not the way that needs to go when it breaks.
That was crazy.
Let's see here. Remember, Fisk still had to rebuild his body for recovery.
It's actually
from when he got shot in Echo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing. He mentioned it too. Like, so obviously Echo was before this happened. He mentioned it like in the thing that he got shot and blah blah blah, which was what I was wondering, because I was like, didn't he get shot in the face in Echo? I didn't watch the end because it sucked.
Oh, it's like the comics. He got shot right in the eye.
It was like an off-screen thing. Like it's like you can see her pointing the gun at him, at his face, and the camera pans up, and then you hear the gunshot. So you don't see it happen, but the next time you see him, he has an eye patch on.
But wasn't that was
in the Hawkeye,
right?
In the Hawkeye.
I'm talking about at the end of Echo, the series. Did he get shot again?
No,
Echo?
it was just Hawkeye.
It was just Hawkeye.
And also what's crazy too is does Daredevil, does he know that the person he was fighting on the first episode of Echo is the person that Fisk was referring to, or not? You don't think he's put it together that that's who he was mentoring? Because he didn't. Because Fisk didn't say. He just said this is someone I'm mentoring.
They didn't really meet up after that, so I don't know. They might not have.
I don't know if they knew.
I think he's referring. I think when he was referring about his protege was Echo. That's the
it definitely was.
Maybe. Since Daredevil slipped, it's just a matter of time till Fisk does as well.
Yeah, that's what we came here for, bro.
That's exactly what I came.
Of course, he got slipped.
I don't know how
he already slipped.
I don't know how we forgot about that part. The part at the cemetery when that cop was checking him. When the cop was telling him, he was calling him
the commissioner stuff was good, man. When he came into the office after with the Philly cheesesteak. Oh,
no, the part that got me in the cemetery was when the commissioner was telling him about there was this mayor back in the late 1800s that was mayor for only a month. He said, "I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure that I get you out in less time." And then when he said, and he's the first person to refer to him as Kingpin, he said, "See you around, Kingpin," and just walked right off.
Yeah.
I said Fisk is he's fighting that urge.
No, he wasn't fighting the urge. You saw when he lifted up the piece of paper, he had a picture of his kid in it.
I'm talking about
the Philly cheesesteak conversation was great.
Was great.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah,
it was
when he was when he was looking all through all the things, he was like, okay, we can do all this, but he said he was asking him about the different, and he gave a free shameless plug to Geno's. I've heard of Geno's.
Man, I'm a Pats guy. Get out of here.
Geno's used to be
and then he just looked at the picture and he said, "This is a picture. That's his son, right?"
It's a son that allegedly no one's supposed to know about.
Okay, yeah. So he said that no one knows about, and then he was going through all the documents saying, "Oh, your cost, they're not going to get this. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get this.
Overtime 0, pay raises 0, people going to the academy not happening."
But it ended off so funny when he walked out of there. He said this cheesecake was disgusting.
Shout out to D'Onofrio, man. Like
he's so good.
Yo, man, listen, since what they call him, privates, not, he was a snowball. What was he in Full Metal Jacket?
Private
Pile. He has been one of my favorites, bro.
Long live the king, baby. Long live the king.
One of my favorites. Shout out to D'Onofrio, man. He's just ridiculously good at what he does, man.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I love those Fisk name drops. Yes. Some good name drops in this. I noticed the bloody knuckles. Yep. The bloody knuckles. They showed White Tiger on TV, but I wish they would have showed it closer fighting.
We're gonna get
probably in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll get it, man. Everybody be patient. Take a peek.
I think the purpose of him showing it from a distance like that is because they were looking at surveillance footage. It's not like he was on a big screen.
Exactly.
TV, he was on surveillance footage.
Oh, speaking of people, by the way, I believe when she was signing the book, the therapist, the younger guy that came up to her, I believe, is the person that's actually playing Muse. So keep an eye on that guy.
The one who went up to get the book signed.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I think too. That's what I think too. Because I said something is very odd about him, and I said I wonder.
They showed that for a reason, for sure.
So I'm very
highlighted for a little.
I'm very interested by Muse because it's a newer character. So like a lot of people don't know a lot about him. His run is from so recent. But like he's fucked up in the comics, like really fucked up in the comics.
Isn't he kind of like a Marvel Joker-esque type character? Like not comparing, but like he's fucked up.
No, actually not. You can't say worse because Joker has so much.
Yeah,
shit.
no,
right. He's like in a fucked up way, like him.
What I will say is I'm interested to see how far Disney takes him. Because Muse in the comics fucks up Daredevil like really bad.
Yeah,
like it gets really, really bad at one point. So I'm trying to see
how far. Is it more of a mental thing or is it a combat thing?
it's not. Well, I don't think he can toe to toe with Daredevil. I mean,
Right.
he can a little bit, but it's more like
can't detect Daredevil.
Right.
Daredevil can't detect him.
Daredevil can't detect him, so it gets
that's
like,
weird. Okay.
Yeah, he has this. Yeah, you'll see. I don't want to.
Yeah. No, don't. I don't know much about him, so that's cool.
That's why I'm actually hoping that a lot of people get to know about him from the Disney series because he's so new that not a lot of people. That run is from 2015 or 20. No.
Oh, wow. So that is pretty.
No,
recent.
20. No, it's more recent than that. I'll look it up. It's more recent. 2019. It's recent.
But I hope they end with Muse. You know what I mean?
It's going to be towards the end.
That way we can get another second season of Muse coming up. Because if they just do it a one shot, it's gonna fucking suck.
That's going to be the problem.
Well, Muse is supposed to be the main. September 2016.
Yeah, okay.
That's the first introduction of Muse.
But still, that's years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
8 years. Most of the comics are from fucking 40 years ago, 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
They're older than me.
Now y'all got me looking forward to this character because like I'm just now learning about him because of the show. Didn't even know he existed, but now that I'm learning a little bit more, I can't wait to see what they're gonna have him do.
No, I mean I'm interested to see what Disney does.
Yeah, if they do him right, man, we might have a.
He's crazy. Him and Daredevil go at it. They go at it in the comics.
I would love for them to end it just like in their first 5 minutes of their fight scene and give me a special presentation of Daredevil and his fight.
Daredevil
That's all I want.
Fight. Well, that last episode is an hour long again, so keep that in mind. It's going to be a long episode again.
Yeah, but I want it bloody.
I think
we're gonna get it, man.
I think it's gonna be, bro. I'm pretty sure.
I need some more arm breaking and all.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Wish they would show Fisk's wife doing stuff, but oh well.
Now, when you say doing stuff,
I think I know what you meant by that, but
hey, it's still Disney Plus, brother, man.
he's talking about business.
Yeah, I'm talking about business too. Standing on 10 toes.
Yeah, or not, or laying down,
or not.
You know.
I don't judge. Whatever, you know.
She can give orders from down there too.
How many episodes of Born Again? I think 9. It's 9. I think it's 9, and
we got 7 more.
7 more, and the last 2 episodes are both an hour or 50 minutes and an hour each. I'm pretty sure. So they're long. These are long episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Good, as TV should be.
But that's what like. They were. Remember, it was originally supposed to be 18 episodes. They cut it back.
Yeah.
So
I guess they're trying to get into 2 seasons, probably.
Yeah, I would assume it's going to be
18 episodes. Would have been crazy.
18 episodes would have been. It would have ran us into summer.
Well, no, it would have been. It would have been like a CW Arrow or Flash show, like you
but
know,
I think that's
without
what they
the
wanted.
commercials. Without the commercials, it's 36 minutes an episode. We still wouldn't feel right.
But I think, given the fact that you're seeing that they already greenlight season 2, it means they're doing the same thing they did with Netflix, where Daredevil's kind of the linchpin. And the rest of the defenders, if it's popular, they add them all in over time. So that's my assumption.
Savior of Kung Lung, let's freaking go.
No, not that guy.
Bro, it's happening. I'm telling you right now, it's happening. I guarantee
No, that is
guarantee
one. I'm with Leo. That's one.
Listen, you say what you want, but you know what? Maybe he gets some better writing. Maybe someone gives him some advice. I don't know, bro.
I'm not getting iron fisted again. It's not happening.
It is happening.
No.
It's not even... when Finn Jones comes back, I'm gonna tell you told you so.
I need Luke Cage to punch him dead in his shit.
I know, bro.
He tried that. He's the savior of Kung Lung. You can't get through him.
Bro, he just looks like it looks like Mark Twain is a kung fu superhero. Bro.
He's so bad.
I can't get it.
Get ready, man. It's happening.
Let's see. That time he did, but since he didn't have a mask on, was he Daredevil? I don't know.
I think I'm assuming you might be talking about the last fight. I think the last fight just said like, "Oh, Daredevil's back." That's what that says to me.
When he took the suit off, all that meant to me was that his ass was gonna go get a better suit. That's all that meant to me.
Yeah,
he's gonna go. He's gonna go in the vault and be like, that suit. That's all that's gonna fucking happen.
Yo, and also got those masks somewhere. Where they at?
And also, by the way, those cops that he beat up inside of that efficiency. They probably gonna wish they were dead after that. Can you imagine having to tell your cohorts that you got beat by a blind man?
Nope. No,
like, how would
I fell.
I fell. How the fuck you break your arm like that?
I fell down the fire escape.
The floor was
and then I got up and went back up the fire escape and fell again.
Yeah.
More slippery. Also, what happened to that yellow suit? I was digging that suit from She-Hulk.
It's at She-Hulk's house.
It's he did the walk of shame, so he left part of it there. So he's got to.
The walk of shame. The walk of shame was incredible.
Probably had to send it to the cleaners to get that cream out.
If there is a Daredevil suit that I'm looking forward to in this, you can call me biased if you want. I want the black suit.
The black suit.
I want the black Daredevil suit. The red suit. The red suit's dope. Red suit's dope. I love it. But the black suit.
I want the all red suit though, like the old school all
red suit.
Yeah. The traditional.
I see that too.
Give me the fucking yellow and black.
Yellow and black suit. Yellow and black suit's kind of tough too.
Yeah, I'm with Aaron. I want to see
black and red.
Is there a silver? Is there a silver one?
He's got a silver mask in there. I don't really know much about
it. It's a one-off.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention. I forgot one thing I wanted to mention too, and I don't know how I missed it. Was how smoothly they transitioned into the intro with him dropping the mask off the building, and it just transitioned right into the intro.
I like
that. Was nice.
By the way,
I like how they
two thumbs up with the remix song.
Intro stuff. Yeah.
Oh, fireworks! I forgot my reactions are on.
This guy.
He killed the cops as Murdoch, not Daredevil. Sure. Yeah, I guess. It works, bro. We saw it. Yellow suit might be later on as well. Fatal, we'll see. He's definitely they already showed a screenshot where he has all 5 of the suits, or he has 5 or 6 suits in like a.
He's got all that.
He's gonna go through multiple suits in the fucking thing.
Yes, that's what we came here for. Just so we clear, that's what we came.
Also, I need to see the nunchucks. I need to see the motherfucker. I need somebody taking a nunchuck dead to their face in this.
Yeah. I got a feeling that's going to be the Kingpin fight, though.
Kingpin fight?
I think so.
Does he fight Kingpin in this, or is that build up to later?
Nah, he ain't gonna fight. He ain't
gonna fight him in this.
He's the mayor. You're not gonna get that this season.
I don't know if he's gonna fight him.
Kingpin is just gonna hire people, which is probably gonna be the Muse.
The Muse, possibly. A lot of people didn't realize that young Matt Murdock actually owned the Ninja Turtles before they became the Turtles. They showed some daggers. Shots the ooze. He was also very angry, which was and so was super aggressive. Yeah, but that's the Daredevil we came here for. Bro, we get it. You have fancy effects on your computer. We understand. Fucking guy, man.
I'm sorry, man. I forgot about it. I didn't realize they were on.
I've never wanted a Daredevil nunchuck to hit somebody in the back of the head more. Do you think we get an Echo cameo? No.
For the love of God, no.
No. Would it surprise me? No. I don't see it coming though.
We did get the reference. I mean, if all we got was the reference with what Kingpin said at the diner, then it is what it is. And why do I feel like that conversation? I forgot what he had said to Matt that made him chuckle like that. Why do I feel like that wasn't in the script? Why do I feel like that was a genuine laugh? And if not, he played that off like that was a real laugh and not one that was in the script. I forgot what he had said to him that made him laugh that hard.
I remember.
I think he was saying something about this generation or something like that. It was a joke he made about this generation, and he just started laughing.
When he was talking to Kingpin, you're saying?
Yeah, when they was in a diner and he had said something and he started laughing. I said, was that scripted or was that not scripted? Because that laugh seemed real genuine, like almost like it was not scripted.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm laughing because Nico, what up? Nico's fucking picture has got me crying. It's fucking John Cena.
Oh, it's John Cena. Oh, Nico, if you're still here, what do you think about that?
That is crazy. That Philly cheesesteak scene was gangster. I got to admit, I want to see more of that. Yeah. You're gonna get a lot more of that Kingpin bullshit throughout this thing, bro. He's just gonna go because everybody's pissing him off, so he's gonna go into asshole mode immediately.
Kingpin is too smart. Mm-hmm. He's too smart for his own fucking good sometimes, but he can back it up. That's the and he's certified.
Did all of that while wearing a napkin bib.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
That bib was fucking big as shit too. I was like, yo, you ain't eating fucking lobster. You ain't having a fucking Low Country boil or nothing. This motherfucker had a bib all the way down to his fucking knees. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's always a bed sheet, bro.
That's always been the thing about Kingpin, bro. He's so smart that he's able to like manipulate situations to his own what I'm saying? Like in the comics and everything. Geno's is good. I used to go to Jim's Steaks in Philly a lot. I've only had cheesesteaks from one place in Philly, and I can't remember if it was Geno's or not. I think it was Geno's, I want to say. Pretty sure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Fisk superhuman, or is he just peak human?
Peak.
I don't see superhuman.
Is he superhuman? Is he?
He is. I'm sorry. The man can pick up. He can pick up a fucking. He picked up a car and threw it at Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did.
Come on. So, in the comic book, he's superhuman. In the show, he's just regular.
I've always suspected that he might have not been labeled, but was actually mutant, because he doesn't have any superpowers, so to speak, but he is definitely fucking super powered in terms of strength and intelligence and all of that. But they've never classified or categorized him as a mutant.
So. Yeah, I don't think they've ever called him anything outside of just very strong.
I gotta go look at the fucking the Marvel Bible and see what the hell they classify his ass as.
Brother Man said peak human, almost superhuman. I was gonna say, I think just his size was like he was so physically strong that they.
Yeah, bro, he's like when you see him in the comics. Yo, dude,
he's a whole fucking box, bro.
In
the sofa and shit.
In the comics, he takes up a full page just by himself, just standing there.
Yeah.
All right. Muse is very underrated. Can't wait to see the character. Mixture of both mental and physical, and he is better than Daredevil since he can heal. Muse. Yeah, Muse. Yeah, Muse is crazy. I don't want to spoil anything for Torian and Abel. Okay, cool. So just watch it. I promise you it's gonna be good.
I like it.
First Robert Downey Jr. turned heel, now John Cena. I'm here for it. Bro, it is the year of the heel turn.
Thugonomics is coming.
I hate to break it to you, but so Jonathan Majors, there's a clip of his new magazine, and I saw it. He's doing a John Cena.
Is he really? Yo.
Yeah. We might go.
First off, that whole can't see me. That's not John Cena shit.
Well. I mean,
I know about
it's
that.
It's not John Cena.
I know about that.
Well, he's been doing that forever, though. He's been doing that for like 20 years, bro.
Yeah, because he stole it from somebody else.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the shit from wrestling doesn't come. It's not original.
A lot of it isn't.
Wait, the rock bottom is fucking original.
Yeah. No,
the rock sliding through the fucking rock sliding and doing the people's elbow. That was fucking original.
If I had a complaint
in a Versace shirt.
If I had a complaint about wrestling, if I had a complaint about wrestling today, I would say my only gripe is that a lot of these guys, like, nobody actually does their own unique stuff anymore. Everybody just took shit from the better generation and brought it down. But some of them made it cooler. But
when you do see something unique, though, like, it does hit. Like,
it hits. Yeah, agreed.
As much as I hate Logan Paul, that Paul driver thing he did was fucking cool. Like,
there's things,
moments like that. Like, listen, I could talk about wrestling for 4 hours. We can't do this.
Hello, monkeys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. Deep in the heart of Texas, it's Win DZ.
Yeah.
Hello,
what up, my knuckle drag?
What's going on, dude?
Yo, man.
Dude, your room keeps getting better and better every time I see it, man. It looks nice back
Why?
there.
What you mean? What you talking about?
I'm trying to compliment
what do you mean?
you.
What do you mean by that?
It looks like a place of comfort where I'm surrounded by stuff.
No, whatever. Now you get two thumbs way down. How about that? All right. Now you're just raining on my parade.
You're raining on yourself.
Yeah, I agree with Leo. Rappers was doing "You Can't See Me" in the '90s. I'm talking about the hand wave. Oh yeah, they were. I mean, that's true. That's definitely true. I agree with you.
But his whole gimmick was to be
Dr. Thugonomics.
Rapper.
Like that was the whole
rapper.
thing.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of his gimmick.
But did you see his gimmick before that though? I'm glad he did that transition.
He was a cornball.
He almost got fired. If it wasn't for Thugonomics, he wouldn't be here.
It wasn't working.
Do you think 20 years ago John Cena thought in his 50s he'd be wearing jorts in a fucking wrestling ring? Let's be fucking serious. He didn't know that at this point in time he'd be wearing fucking Jenko jean shorts in the middle of a fucking wrestling ring.
Are they really Jenko?
I don't fucking know, but
they might as well be. Honestly,
they might as well be. Like,
I hope they are Jenkos.
Why do you think this man turned heel? He's like, let me get some regular fucking attire. I'm a grown ass man wearing jean shorts down to my.
Nope, he's still wearing jean shorts. Now he just wears black.
Maybe.
No, he does. He came out Still wearing shorts, but his shirt's black now. He ain't wearing bright colors no more.
I'm excited for John Cena's heel turn. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I was waiting for it. It's about damn time.
I love it. I loved everything.
Had me on some Lizzo shit. About damn time.
Nice cap shield, but where's Isaiah Bradley's shield, DZ?
Wow.
Well, because he's a black, they don't make it.
you gotta get that one custom made.
That's custom. Yeah. I'm not at that level yet. Okay.
Nico said DZ got money.
Yo, Nico, back up, man.
I mean,
stop looking at my stuff, bro. Count my pockets, bro.
It's John Cena, so no telling. That's true. It is John Cena, so there's no telling. I'm here for it though. All right. DZ, do you want to give any input on Daredevil? How you feeling about Daredevil Born Again so far?
Yo, listen to me. Daredevil Born Again is that shit. I love it. I'm happy for it. I can't wait to see what happens next week because I love this shit, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I love TVMA on Disney Plus. I'm locked in for all that.
It just makes me feel good.
Makes you feel better about life.
Like yeah. It actually makes me want to say we're back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Everything is right when I watch that shit, man.
Hell yeah.
He broke my man's arm. Oh, Lord.
It was fucking awesome.
God, I loved it.
You got Steven Seagal back in the day.
I like Steven Seagal back in the day.
Now Steven Seagal touches someone and they flip.
All right. Nerdy news. Cheers.
Nerdy news. Cheers, gentlemen.
Yay, nerdy newsy time. Yay, love it.
Nerdy
man.
news. All right.
Oh, I still love
Leo
Kingpin because Leo's taking forever
chat.
to start.
Oh, you still love
Leo drinks
Vincent
in the chat.
D'Onofrio? Yeah.
Oh, I love the Kingpin. He's like, he's just my guy.
He's the guy, bro.
He's that guy. My man flipped up the greasy paper like, yeah, this is where I went to go eat. Did you see that? Did you see where I went to go eat? I was like, damn, bro.
Also, I see Leo drink and Leo smoke.
Leo smoke. Oh, that's different.
Leo smoke is crazy.
That's crazy.
He gladly obliges.
Gladly. You know what? I shall join you in such endeavors.
Leo drink.
Fucking shit. Wait, who the fuck is? Wait. That's one of y'all motherfuckers. I'm not drinking. No, let them count.
Doesn't matter. No. The emoji's there. You do it.
This one was.
Listen, the chat says do it. You do it. All right. That's all.
You do it.
Subscribers, not you. One of you fucking assholes putting the goddamn thing in there.
How you think we got the Leo drink? We subscribed.
DZ Brotherman wants to know what you're snacking on this week since the Apple Christmas.
Oh, bro. It's always going to be apple rings, my guy. Always, my guy. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you how I rock out. Okay.
Does he really, you have apple rings right
Bing
now?
bong.
He's chilling.
Bing bong.
This dude loves Apple rings.
How it works.
It's a sick addiction.
BRB.
All right. Okay. So, like we mentioned before, Marvel and Hasbro are releasing a wearable Dr. Doom mask on March 6th. That is today.
My God.
I cannot affirm or deny that this will be purchased.
That is out today, ladies and gentlemen.
Hasbro.com.
And how much is it going for?
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now because I'm going to go find it.
$100 hairs.
That's it?
Yeah.
Watch me buy this shit right now.
Yeah. I kind of want one.
I'm not even kidding. I'm going to buy it right now.
I want one. Like really bad.
That mask is completely absurd. I need it.
Yep. I just want to wear it on stream during the whole run. That's what I want to do. I just want to wear it on stream.
By the way, I mean, if you want to get into some Doom stuff, did you hear about the interesting thing with Robert Downey Jr.? Do we have that in there by any chance?
What? There's not the original Doom?
No. So apparently, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be writing and researching a lot of the Doom backstory for the Russo brothers. So he's going to be actually doing a lot of the research with the comics and things like that, and he's actually going to write some things about the actual background of Doom. So the question is, how are they going to deliver that background, and do we trust Robert Downey Jr.? Because I think we should, right?
Now, Lee, I know that makes you feel a little bit better, don't it? You always talking about doing your proper research and source material, and he's making the effort.
I mean, come on. And it's Robert Downey Jr. You just saw what he did with Iron Man. What? For 11 years.
And you also saw what he did with your new favorite movie, Oppenheimer.
It's pronounced Arm and Hammer. First of all,
it's Arm and Hammer.
Arm and Hammer. Yeah. First off, that's one. God damn it. The way I feel about it, let's see. If he does his proper research and he's playing the fucking role right, and acting, I cannot take nothing away from Robert Downey Jr. Mm-hmm. Personally, he's one of our generational greats in acting aspect. The man has been acting since he was a teenager. So, literally,
he's a crackhead, and you know it. Stop it.
Listen, they got the best stories, so let it go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ever heard a story from a crackhead? Never ends, bro. And they got that lean too. That lean, they don't fall. So
shout out my man Ray for back in the day. Yo, when I was my man Ray was on that stuff. So he used to entertain us for hours. For hours, you hear me? For hours. We were kids. It's where I first started. It's where I first heard Rudy Ray Moore's what's the one with the monkey?
Oh, Dolomite. Way down in the jungle deep.
Yo, listen, he entertained us for hours every day. You hear me? So just leave crackheads alone.
Yeah, crackheads are entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. So.
I don't know how I thought I was gonna get this mask. It's already sold out. I couldn't even pre-order it if I wanted to.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's already sold out. It's gone.
You
bastard.
Go look on eBay.
GameStop.
It's like $200.
Yeah, I'm not spending. No, I refuse.
If you're gonna go to GameStop, go to GameStop tomorrow. GameStop tomorrow, they'll have them there. Normally.
So it's pre-order, so it's not actually out yet. It's pre-order day.
It says it's out today.
That's fine. I'll have to keep my eye on it.
I'll find one.
Oh, pre-orders. You're right. Pre-orders.
Pre-order day. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna find that shit for months. Probably the summer. It's fine.
That's fine.
Probably right around the time when Fantastic Four gets ready to come out.
Yep. That.
What's going on?
You mean when Dr. Doom makes his first appearance? That bitch is happening.
All right. Captain America: Brave New World has grossed over 341 mil in the box office worldwide.
Perfect.
Which we were
perfect.
Shout out. Bro. Listen, man. Shout out to Anthony Mackie and the rest of the team because I mean, we all were nervous about this thing, but it's got legs. I can't even lie. Like, kudos to him. We don't, and of course, everybody would love to see make a Billy, but we know that's not going to really happen with this. It's not enough meat in there, but. At this point, it's looking like it's going to probably pierce almost 400 million. I'm not mad at all.
Especially since it doesn't really have any big movies to compete against it. I don't think it's really any that big because you want to know what's so crazy? Before they moved the date, Sinners was supposed to come out this weekend. Before they moved the date, the original date was tomorrow. Yeah. But now it got moved, so that would have been the next big film, but. Because it got moved, now it has like this open window, and then of course the big movies will start coming out like Drink.
No, it comes out in April.
No, Leo needs a drink. How did you hear what I just
said?
Said
Sinners. I thought you said Sinners.
The original date for Sinners. The original date.
For Sinners.
Okay. They pushed it back. I think it's April
18th.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say 17th or 18th or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so Lantern showrunner says that the new DCU show is for the people that don't know the mythology of those known backwards and for those who know it backwards and forwards for the Lantern series. So what the fuck are you trying to say?
They're making a show for everybody.
No,
shows for everybody.
You're making an origin story.
And so,
not a lot of people know about lanterns.
They already showed, and they also showed. I don't know if y'all saw, but they showed a promo picture with Aaron Pierre and the man that's playing Hal Jordan.
Yeah,
like they're just like walking. They're just like walking down.
Yeah, they're walking down the street, right? But he's got the ring on.
And he got the ring on.
That's gonna be James Gunn's first live action show. Correct? I'm pretty sure at this point, right? Live action show.
By the time it comes out, I think so. Right? Yeah.
I mean, listen.
If he's still there,
James Gunn. I'm gonna watch it. I watch Creature Commandos. I'm gonna watch it.
Still hate that show.
What Weasel do to you, bro?
The only good fucking part about that, well, I'm gonna say
Trash. Trash.
Okay, rumor. Okay, rumor. Damson Idris is reportedly playing Black Panther variant in the Avengers Doomsday.
Yo, me
So
and
they-
Sean,
What now? What's their name?
Damson
Idris
Damson, yeah, that
Yeah.
from Snowfall.
Damson Idris from
Ah.
Snowfall, who is a phenomenal actor. If you have not seen Snowfall, you need to stop doing drugs and go watch
You need
Snowfall.
to,
And the irony around that show.
you need to unalive yourself, bring yourself back, and then go watch it.
Yeah, you need to go. You need to go watch it and whatnot. I love this, bro. I love this because he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it.
And also, he's about to be in a movie with Brad Pitt coming out this summer called F1. It's gonna be about
Right.
Formula One racing.
Oh,
so,
Formula One racing. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think
Did we do a trailer on that?
yeah, it's been like a teaser. It's not. They haven't dropped like a full main trailer yet.
No, I don't think we did it.
We did something.
Let's see.
Do you think that Marvel? This was my thought when I saw about him playing Black Panther. Do you think that Marvel is going to do a thing where they put it out there, they give you an alternate, a variant of Black Panther, and then based on the audience reaction, they say, "Oh, we'll bring him back as the permanent," because you guys seem to like it so much.
Well, I
He's not
don't
gonna,
think.
he's not going to get the permanent.
So much.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, he
I don't know.
once he goes on screen, he will become a popular favorite. I can see them bringing him back, but because of the whole lore behind it, nobody really wants to. People keep saying they want to play back. Nobody wants to have to step up in there behind Chadwick. Let's be clear.
Okay,
Nobody wants to have to do that, bro.
But you also have to keep in mind, Marvel has the potential, based on how they've set it up on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, that you can put this variant Black Panther out there, and then if he does a good job, you let that character disappear into the background, and then you grow young T'Challa into said character again, and you make him look the exact same.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, everything you said at this point is definitely past. The young Prince phase.
Fast forward, all you do is time jump in Marvel, bro.
Yeah,
That's it, baby. That's it.
and
5 years later.
nobody wants to spend their career on this one, bro. Not like you can do it as a variant, but I don't think anybody really wants to get in that suit, bro.
Nobody wants to.
It's a crazy gamble, bro. It's a crazy gamble.
It is. I hear you. I just think at some point, like we keep talking about, and I've gone back and forth multiple times. I think it's going to reach a point where they go, there's too many untold stories in Marvel that involve T'Challa that we have to put somebody back in the suit at some point in time.
Yeah.
If they're going to go young T'Challa, sure, I'm down with that. But that's fine. Well, cool. We'll figure it out as it goes.
But I think when we get our T'Challa, that's when we're gonna get his first appearance.
Yeah.
With the Fantastic Four.
With Fantastic Four, that'd be dope.
616 Fantastic Four. All right. Marvel Studios has fired the CAD person who leaked all the Avengers Doomsday MCU project concept art. So the guy who leaked all those photos this week.
You got to kind of feel bad, right? Like,
Nope.
he didn't do it on purpose. He didn't do it on purpose.
Nope.
You gotta be better at your job, bro.
Oh no! Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like he did the right thing. I'm just saying like that sucks. He obviously didn't do it.
No,
on
it doesn't
purpose.
suck.
Like,
You gotta do better at your
Listen,
job.
I'm all for firing people. Okay, I've done it a bunch. It's fun, but like you could still have some type of freaking sympathy and empathy for the guy.
Yeah.
You really didn't do it on purpose. How about you
Nope.
just be a fucking human for 2 seconds? Jesus
No.
Christ, guys.
No.
I was gonna.
I'm sorry. Are you asking these assholes on this show? Hey,
I was gonna put up the photos in like a slideshow, but apparently,
I mean, everyone
Don't do
is.
it.
I was gonna say if you put them up, they immediately get you get demonetized immediately from the mouse, 100%. Like people have confirmed already. So that motherfucker's got big hands. So I wasn't doing it. So I have a question for you guys. Speaking of that, so since all of those leaks that we've heard, how do we feel about this version of Secret Wars basically being the 2015 run and not the old?
I'll go. We needed those leaks. I don't care what anyone
Did
says.
we?
We needed those leaks because there comes a point where like there's a lot of frustration out there. I feel like, and like you need to. I just want to know where we're going, right? And even if even if some of these things don't happen, at least I know they're thinking of these things, right? Like they're thinking of stories that maybe we want to hear. Like I don't know, I don't mind them.
I only know OG Secret Wars. I don't know if
the Hickman one's great.
Guess what?
What?
They better do the 2015 version because if they fuck it up, then I don't have to be upset that they fucked up a classic for me.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good way to look at it, actually. That's a good.
Do the 2015 run. Don't mess my shit up.
He just wants them to be safe.
I do. I need my comic to continue to grow.
Oh, you look. Oh, you got the best.
Does Spider-Man still get the black suit in the modern run, the newer run? No, he does not. Well,
but you know they're gonna do it.
Are they now?
Yeah, they probably will. Look.
No, they're going to go classic.
They're gonna mix both of them. It's not just gonna be the 2015 run.
They don't do any comic book runs in Marvel.
Yeah,
none of them are. They're missed. Yeah, what?
They take bits and pieces.
I'm so sorry. Tell me again where Iron Man gets to the Infinity Gauntlet and he snaps his finger and dies.
No,
because that's what the Infinity War was all about.
I mean, Leo, you do have to.
That's what the Infinity War was all about.
Where was Lady Death in Infinity War and Endgame?
Where was Lady? Yeah, where was Death?
They base a lot of shit on comics, but they don't do it one ever.
They don't do one-to-ones.
They take pieces. That's true.
So they will probably do something like throw the black suit in there and give it to Tom Hardy. Give it to Tom. What's that boy's name?
Holland.
Leo, I think it's time to remind everyone what a book is.
But didn't I say that last week?
That what?
Yeah, about
that's why they call it an adaptation.
Yeah.
One-to-one. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I mean it's never one-to-one. That's true.
Never will be.
Just recalling.
I don't know.
But
I didn't see Silver Surfer.
One-to-one is a way to $1 billion. I'll tell you that right now.
Shoot, a one-to-one is probably going to cost $1 billion.
No, I wouldn't.
That part.
They waste. No, it wouldn't. They waste money on all the extra shit they try to create and recreate than just doing what you could do. Nah.
Well, how much do you think a one-to-one would actually cost budget-wise?
No more.
For Secret Wars?
Yeah, for
no more than whatever it costs.
It'll be close to $900 million or $1 billion. Budget alone would be that much. You know how many characters are in fucking Secret Wars?
That's a fuck ton.
Yeah, and that also begs the other question is like, how many of them are actually going to make it? You know, it's like I just have a feeling they're going to cut numbers because the numbers are so vast for Secret Wars.
It's funny
because
between
Doomsday and Secret Wars, they'll probably spend between $750 and $1 billion to
make
those
movies.
They
will actually spend almost $2 billion between those two movies.
And the Russos are there, so they're gonna make like $2 billion per picture. So
Doomsday is supposed to be like 3 hours long.
Thank God. I will sit there for all 3 hours.
If that motherfucker is 3 hours long, that's crazy.
I'll pull a Dwayne Johnson and pee in the bottle. I don't care.
That's
there you go. I
want seats away from him.
Yeah, okay. You're sitting right next to me and you know it.
Dribble on your shoe. Dribble on your shoe.
Fuck around.
Don't cross the streams.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Don't make those jokes while I'm drinking water, man. Stop it, bro.
Come on.
I almost choked.
No, that's exactly what I'm supposed to. It's all about timing.
Oh God! All right, for the first time in 20 years, Marvel and DC epic crossovers in the comic is official. Hey, Fatal, your comic books are gonna make money now.
Ouch.
Hey, man. Listen,
cut that out.
Ouch.
Listen, Absolute Batman made a lot of money.
Where's the lie?
It didn't make more than Spider-Man though.
Yeah, it made a lot of money though.
Not more than.
But then, like that's my thing though. Is that I still quite like. So, Absolute Batman made a lot of money, and then they decided to reboot Batman again this year, like another Batman this year again. So I'm like, okay, you needed to reboot Batman again, I guess. Okay,
of course they did.
All right, bro.
Because
I've never heard
Martha. He has to say Martha.
I can't wait to pick up that book and be like, oh my god, his parents died again. It's crazy.
Here's that again.
That's what at this point, Batman's parents are characters in Until Dawn.
There's only 2 sets of characters that stay dead in comic books. It's Uncle Ben and Batman's fucking parents.
Thank God.
Hey, leave
You
Uncle Ben
imagine
out of
seeing
this, bro.
imagine seeing Uncle Ben every 20 minutes, bro.
Uncle Ben's ass dies in every iteration, every one of them. Every goddamn Spider-Man book except Miles Morales.
It's a canon event.
It is.
It's a canon event. Yeah,
Uncle Ben died. Young Uncle Ben, dead. Old Uncle Ben, dead. Middle-aged Uncle Ben, dead. 2099 Uncle Ben, dead in a robot suit.
Very morbid.
Very morbid.
Why in the robot suit, bro?
I don't know, because it's the future. 2099. I don't fucking know. All of them dead.
Okay, so in news that we're all going to die, scientists created a shape-shifting robots. Sorry, they needed 2. So robots that transform between liquid and solid states.
Just take me out.
T-1000?
I really, I'm so sick.
Exactly,
Just
the
take me out,
T-1000.
man.
T-1000.
Why are we actively trying to die? Like, we're actively
Because-
trying to die. That's what it is.
Because
We're
it's
just
human
actively
nature.
trying to die. Like, I mean, it's great.
Ignorance and that it just follows the premise of the movies.
I don't know why every time Leo brings up news about some robots or AI, it either makes me want to watch The Fifth Element or iRobot.
Corbin Dallas
oh,
multi-pass.
Also, by the way, in more news that we're all about to die, they passed a law that now robots can build other robots.
The law.
I'm so ready for
it was-
Skynet. I'm ready. I'm good.
Go online already.
Hear me out.
Hit the button.
I will go into because I'm sure at some point in time when robots take over, debt won't matter anymore. I assume, right? I will go into a massive amount of debt to get a Winter Soldier arm. I just will. I just will.
Just for the arm.
I just because it would at least give me
Just
a
for the
fighting
arm.
chance. It would just give me a chance.
And don't forget to make
It would give me a
sure that
shot.
you throw it in the dishwasher so you can clean it.
Yeah, well, yeah, duh.
Facts.
Get the version
How else would you-
without
how
the
else
kill
would you
switch.
clean
Okay.
it?
I just want a Winter Soldier arm. Like that's all.
Just
I
get the
want.
version without the kill switch.
You could
Your
even
joint
give me,
just fall off.
you could even give me the King Kong version where I put it over my real arm as like a
Nah,
steel
you know
plate.
what I want?
fine,
I want the Ready Player One game. Like I want that game in like real life. Like I want to be able to go into the Ready Player One world.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
kicks you
playing
in the
video
nuts.
games. We're trying to survive.
I'm
the
trying to
freaking
survive.
I don't
machine
care,
apocalypse.
Dude, take me out, bro. I don't care.
If I have a
It's
Winter
over.
Soldier,
Y'all know what I want. Y'all already know what I want. Build that.
So, Dragon Balls.
Oh, you want a freaking I know what you want. Where is it?
Oh, he wants
This guy wants a gun. That's exactly what he wants.
These bad boys right here.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good shout, actually. Brother Man said even Uncle Ben AI dies. Yeah, it does.
He catches a virus.
He catches a virus. This is the black screen of death. Able One Piece.
I love it
Oh
here.
God.
We might have a loss in Marvel in Phase 6. Marvel Studios is officially planning on making Ant-Man 4.
That's
That's such a smart move.
Because
as long as they bring my boy back, I'm good.
Because the first three Ant-Man movies were so good.
No.
Where the hell was what's his face?
I want my dude who tells the
Spanish
stories.
guy.
Yep, him. His name is like Luis or something.
Yeah, I think it is Luis. Yeah, Luis.
I'm being racist.
Luis
Trust me.
God, yeah, you are. It's great. That
Spanish Ant-Man guy.
What's his name?
That franchise sucks. His name is George Lopez. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa!
It is Luis, by the way.
I'm kidding.
Yes, see, I knew it.
It's Michael Pena. If you want to get technical.
Oh, his character's name is Luis.
His character's name's Luis. You're right.
Fantastic. That's right. Okay, so I was on racist point with the movie. Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. Does Kang return if Ant-Man returns?
No.
Yes.
No.
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 Yes.
No.
Yes. Kang will return as fodder for like Doom.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, at this point.
It'll be a one-hitter quitter.
Why make a fourth Ant-Man movie? Like, why? I really mean
Because
that.
there's just so much story to tell there, bro.
Little dude turns big. Dude turns little. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares.
His best friends are ants. Come on, bro.
Nobody cares.
But look at it this way. At least it doesn't have a mother named Martha.
Make a fourth Captain Marvel movie too. It's fine. Make another one. Make
that's
another one.
happening.
Who cares?
Well,
Great. Can't wait.
And
They didn't even make a second Captain Marvel movie. What are you talking about?
The Adventures of Nissan in Space. Can't fucking wait. Like I don't give a fuck.
She's going to be a very important role in the next couple of Avengers movies.
Still haven't seen the Marvels. Never will.
You probably should just to say you did.
Missing them yams, I'll tell you that much.
Nope, that's great. Maybe I'll go look at highlights of yams.
Aaron, I'll hang out and watch with you, man.
The yams are worth it.
I don't want to subject anybody to watch that movie.
We could drink while we do it. It'll be fine.
All right,
It'll be like when I watch
Corn
Garden at your house. Ass. The movie sucked. Anyway,
David Cornsweat said that his return to the new DCU will not be guaranteed after the Superman film releases.
First of all,
Damn, you don't even have faith in your wow. What is this? What kind of filter on Instagram is this?
Bro, I get the screenshots from Instagram. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. So I don't understand. So they're supposed to have like this 5-year plan, which is supposed to culminate in an Avengers Endgame like thing happening, and
not with him.
And this dude isn't sure he's going to be around. So I just don't understand.
Not with him.
What are you building? What are you building, James? What are you building, bro?
Bro,
he's gonna get replaced. He's gonna get replaced with Steel. Jesus will reprise his role, bro. Let's go.
Shaq gonna play him. That's he was thinking the same thing. Shaq gonna come back and play him.
Shaq is coming back, baby.
Gotta be a black Superman out there somewhere.
All right.
No, but bro, he literally said the same thing we say every week. James Gunn gets one movie. Gets one fucking movie. Movie bombs, that's it. It's over. It's over. He knows it too. He's like, Superman sucks, I'm done. He knows.
Exactly. It is what it is. All right, Sony and Warner Brothers will join forces for Hollywood 2.0 Vegas Film Studio.
So you're gonna have like really sucky Spider-Man and DC movies now. That's beautiful. Actually, you'll have some really sucky ones. Then you'll have some that get filmed and never come out.
Who here has seen the movie Step Brothers?
Oh,
they're the
Catalina
You can't ask anybody here this question, okay?
They're the two biggest dickheads in the world, and they're under the same roof. That's immediately what I fucking thought of. Two biggest dickheads in the world, and you put them in the same. Warner Brothers and fucking Sony combined. It's like it's making idiots. One gigantic dickhead movie studio.
Do you guys want to do Karate in the Basement?
Movies. Like why?
Yes.
Why the fuck do we need that? They both pump out bad movies. You don't combine two bad things.
Why do you have a samurai?
I will say this. I will say this. Warner Brothers and Sony puts out good non-comic book movies.
Agreed.
But when it comes to their comic book movies, it's questionable. I'll put it like that.
I give them that. All right. Recent test screenings for the DCU Superman film have been great, comparing the film to a mix of Guardians of the Galaxy and Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
It depends on who you ask this question.
Yeah, because I just saw an article that said that their test screenings were getting mixed reviews. So I guess it depends on who. This depends on who you pay.
There you go. That's where it's
well, here's the thing. The screening I will judge will be the one that I see with my own two eyes when the movie comes out in July. How about that?
Facts.
It's gonna get a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes. Just FYI, it's gonna get a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm glad, Aaron. I'm glad that you brought that up. Between the two movies, between Superman and Fantastic Four, which movie do you think is going to get the higher score on Rotten Tomatoes?
Fantastic
Between
Four.
the two.
Superman.
It's going to be Superman, and whoever gets the higher rating is going to be the suckier movie.
Superman is going to get the higher rating.
Fantastic Four will get the higher rating from the fans.
From the fans?
Yeah.
I trust the fans. I don't trust the fucking critics. I'm saying that the critics, the one that the critics like is going to be the suckier movie.
I think you guys are underestimating James Gunn's Glazers. There's a lot of people out there with glazers.
Glazers?
Yeah.
But you know who's gonna? I already know the people who are part of the Snyder Cut crew. They're going to review bomb the hell out of this movie, even if the movie is good. I already know because they've already started.
And I also think everyone is very much underestimating how much Kevin Feige knows he needs this. Kevin Feige knows that he has one shot to do this, and he's Kevin Feige, and he knows if he doesn't, it's going to be a problem.
So far, he's
and I believe in Kevin Feige.
Because so far, the best Fantastic Four movie we have seen thus far is The Incredibles.
This guy.
I mean,
where's my super suit?
I mean,
damn right. That was the best. That was the best line ever.
All right. John Wick director Chad, not saying his last name, calls Marvel calls Marvel Kevin Feige and mentor while confirming Blade talks. Of all the things out there, I will take a swing at Blade in a second. That's his direct quote. Like that's one of the great movies that I would like to have under my belt and under my skin.
Stahelski.
I would like to take a swing at it,
bro.
Yes,
I would like to take a swing.
So you're telling me I can get the guy who directed the John Wick series to direct Blade? Yeah, that's called I'm locked all the way in.
Because the fight sequences will be fire. Just knowing that it will be great with him.
The fight sequences would be fantastic. That's
also,
all I need to.
I wouldn't want him to like lean too much on gunplay though.
Although
I know Blade uses guns, but
he needs sword stuff.
I would rather it be more on the sword stuff. So like more leaning towards Kane in like John Wick 4 type of deal. Like that's what I want to see happen there.
Yep.
And I still want to see, and I wonder if they're gonna have those effects like they did in the original Blade, where when they turned into the ash like that, and even when they came back with the second Blade movie, they turned into like ash and sparks. I thought that was fire the way that they did it. Talk about great effects for the time.
And also, Mahershala Ali and Kevin Feige already locked down on the script, so the script is selected.
I did hear about that. They finally locked in on a script, like a doable.
So now they're looking for a director, and most likely, if this guy is Kevin Feige's, if Kevin Feige was this guy's mentor, I'm thinking you're looking at your new director.
It's possible. It's possible, bro.
Until Taika Waititi says I'll do it.
Stop it.
That's
like
that might be fucking 3. That might be 3 for
you jumped a few numbers with that one.
That is
I want to be a naughty vampire god.
By the time this movie comes out, Mahershala Ali is going to be pushing like 54, 55.
Good for him,
that's good. He can play Old Man Blade.
He's going to play Old Blade. It's great.
Okay,
so basically, he
and then give it to his daughter. It's over.
Yeah, pretty much. I've called that's how the fuck this is gonna happen.
Okay, so out of this lineup for Marvel this year, what do you guys think is going to be the ones that we know that's going to bomb? So we have Daredevil Born Again, which is started off okay, started pretty good. Thunderbolts, Ironheart, Fantastic Four, Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, Wonder Man. Which one of those movies that you guys think that's going to hit the bottom?
Movies or shows?
Or shows. Sorry.
Which is going to be the worst of that list? Is what you're asking me? Yes. The worst of the list. Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
Not even going to be fucking close. Wonder Man's going to suck, and I hate that because I like Yaya a lot, but that show's going to suck. That show's going to fucking suck.
So what movie? What movie's going to take it? Is it going to be Fantastic Four or is it going to be Thunderbolts?
The worst movie.
I think it's going to be Thunderbolts.
No, the best.
The best.
I think Thunderbolts.
Best movie of the year.
Yeah, I think Thunderbolts is a secret sleeper.
That's what I kept saying. I said Thunderbolts is going to be that sleeper hit movie. I declared that when I saw the first teaser. I said this is going to be a sleeper hit just because people are underestimating it a lot.
Yeah,
it's going to be the one that's going to be like, oh wow, this movie actually was really good. It's going to have that Guardians of the Galaxy effect. Like people went into it and they didn't know what to expect, and then they ended up loving it.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree because. No one's seen. There's really no surprises anymore. And Thunderbolts has the potential to deliver surprises to the audience that they didn't see, they didn't expect coming. So yeah, I agree.
I really hope so, man. I want that movie to do well.
I think it's going to be Fantastic Four.
I think if Century is done right, it has potential to be better than Fantastic Four. It's all up to Century, in my opinion.
Well, basically, what they showed in that last trailer, the one that they dropped at the Super Bowl, with the Void and him turning them people into like ash, like when he did that, I was like, whoa! I was like, because that's something I never seen them do before. It's outside of the flip, with Thor. But seeing him do that was great. He ripped off Bucky's arm and he yeeted Red Guardian out the window. God knows where he landed.
It's just Bob, bro. So it's fine.
It's just Bob.
It's just Bob, bro. It's fine. It's all good. I see a scenario where we look back at the end of this year and look back on 2025 for Marvel, and I see a scenario where we look back and say Captain America: Brave New World was the worst release of the year, even if it wasn't a bad movie necessarily. I could see Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four both being better. That's just me being honest with you. I see a scenario where both those movies, if both of these upcoming movies are good, we look back and go, Captain America: Brave New World was okay, but it wasn't as good as Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four. That's kind of what I expected at this point, to be honest.
That sounds legit.
I mean, I could actually agree with you on that point.
I think after all the reshoots, all the bullshit that Captain America: Brave New World went through, again, I think they did a bad job. No, but I see it not being the best of those three movies easily, honestly.
Unless Fantastic Four sucks donkey.
If Fantastic Four sucks, bro,
they cannot afford to have another L. They can.
If that movie sucks, that franchise is over.
Yeah, which is going to be bananas because the Fantastic Four is supposed to be the hub leading into the next generation and the next phases. If Fantastic Four turns out to be a fucking dud, bro.
And
I think there's too much writing on this for it to be a dud, man. I think Kevin Feige's main focus is this. Like, that's how I feel.
Exactly. And one good thing that they do have on their side, and I think you will all agree with me, is that Galactus is not a cloud.
Thank God.
Galactus.
Praise be.
So they got points for that one. Even if they just showed him from the side and him growing over the city, and you see this big silhouette. Like, imagine looking at something like that in reality. Well, y'all would see it before I do because this happened in New York.
I will. Sorry, Leo. I don't want to. I will say, just hop back over to Disney shows for a second. This is my full expectation of all those shows. I will say I think Wonder Man is going to be the worst. I think, and I don't want this to be the case, I think Ironheart is going to go one way or the other. It's either going to be a surprise or it's going to be really, really bad.
I think it's going to be on the level of Agatha, where like people expected it to be terrible, but like it was all right. Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't.
And I think Eyes of Wakanda is made by the same people who made Spider-Man First Class. So if that's the case,
wait, Spider-Man First Class,
or the new Spider-Man just came out.
Oh, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Friendly Neighborhood.
Oh,
I think Eyes of Wakanda is made by the same group that made that. So if it is based on how good that Spider-Man project actually turned out to be, I could see Eyes of Wakanda being another sleeper for Marvel Animation. And then all of a sudden we're getting a Marvel animated fucking universe where they start doing some cool shit on the side that's not fucking What If.
Yeah, but we're getting Marvel Zombies too.
Marvel Zombies too. I mean, I don't know how to feel.
That's good. That's good. I mean, that's going to come out like around Halloween, right? Like October-ish.
Yeah.
You said Marvel Zombies 2?
Yeah, it's going to come out.
It was a Marvel Zombies 1?
No, just Marvel Zombies. No,
it was Marvel Zombies.
We were saying 2 as a TOO.
No, it's coming out later this year though.
Yeah.
We'll
see. So so all you comic book fans, get ready for hear a lot of complaining on the interwebs because DC has shared a sneak preview of their brand new Absolute Green Lantern issue number 1.
Ay.
Shanae?
Yeah.
No.
So you guys, so get ready to hear all the complaining and all the Green Lantern is a white.
The Green Lantern is a white.
Wait,
not all of them. Some of them.
Whoa! Pump the brakes. What are we doing? Wait, what? Where did we just go?
The new Green Lantern, the new Ultimate Green Lantern is a woman, and she's a brown-skinned woman. Very.
Oh yeah. That's
crazy. Well, brown skins.
Well, that's going to check off 2 boxes for them to rage bait about.
Exactly. What the fuck is going on here? I can hear it now.
Very happy about that.
All right. Okay, so we got some great news. Official documentary announced of Jack motherfucking King Kirby.
Oh, that's right.
So we can.
Is that his official name?
Don't know. It's
Yeah.
a document.
Yep, it's right on the document too. It says it just like that.
Jack motherfucking King Kirk. I got you, though.
So we're gonna get a freaking documentary of Jack Kirby. If you guys are living under a fucking rock, go read a book.
When you hear about Stan Lee, you definitely heard Jack Kirby's name right there in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Stan Lee wrote it. Jack Kirby drew it. And that, I think that does it for me for the new. Oh wait, we already talked about that. Oh, Aaron was right about Miles Morales being set to take after Sony Spiderverse.
No, Aaron needs to go on a rant. We need to get Aaron angry.
I don't have time for a rant, bro.
No, yes,
you do. We'll squeeze it in. Let's go.
Listen, I've been telling you guys this since last year. I called this shit a mile away. Miles Morales has to take over as Sony Spiderverse's fucking Spider-Man after Secret Wars. So the whole Sony taking a hiatus from making Spider-Man trash is just a pause until they can introduce. It's got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere. Like they said it in the fucking movie. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I knew this was going to be a thing. And guess what? We're not going to get the cartoon Miles Morales ever because nobody seems to want to do the fucking the recording and the scripts. But instead, we're going to get trash live action. Congratulations. Thank you again, Sony. I appreciate it. Like what about this seems like a good idea to anyone?
A good thing, something that they could have did was they could have incorporated what was the next one going to be? Beyond the Spider-Verse? They could have found a way. They could have found a way to convert that into post-Secret War stuff. And I don't know how they would have fit that, but that could have been something they could have fit in there somehow, some way. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they would have did it. The juices of
that would have made too much sense.
I found they could have found a way to fit that. Could you imagine though, if what they did Secret Wars, if they were to pull the Spider-Verse characters out of there and they were fighting in their animated form in Secret Wars,
they already, if you remember, they already hinted at it in the first Spider-Verse movies. They had the live action version of Prowler in a tank.
Yep, they did.
Sure did.
They could have crossed it over. They could have crossed over a bunch of different stuff.
They forgot they had Donald Glover in that tank.
But they had Donald Glover in the tank in the
Prowler suit.
The first in the Prowler suit in the Spider-Verse movie. Right. They have ways to do this. The problem is Sony does everything ass backwards. Everything. They do everything incorrectly. They can't get anything right. So instead, they're going to call up their friends at WB to help them try and correct shit, which is a lot of fucking
fun. These are called their friends, their homies.
Like, I mean, Sony's just...
You guys are doing such a great job. Can you help us?
Like Sony's just so bad, bro. Like, nothing would piss me off more than live action Miles getting fucked up by the writers at Sony. Like, that would really irritate me. Because, like,
irritate you. Why? It would irritate millions of people, especially since you see where they started with him. What they had two good Spider-Verse movies. One did way better than the other. And honestly, if it wasn't at such a packed month in June of that year, that movie could have made $1 billion. But it just came out with so many other stuff around it. But when you put it like that, I don't trust Sony to do a live action Miles Morales. I'm telling you, people will riot. Be honest,
they're not going to get it right, man. They're just not.
Yeah, man. I don't want to fucking be mad tonight.
It sucks, man.
It does suck.
Hey, Lee, you got more news?
Yeah, I got one more bit of news. The DCU Superman film is predicted to be nominated and win the award for Best Visual Effects for 2026.
That is very ambitious, and it's very early.
Beyond ambitious.
Did you say that they're going to nominate and they're going to win?
Sounds like
that's
delusional. Did somebody talk about the envelopes that they already dropped off? Like, is that what?
Yeah, it sounds like the checks in the middle of me, bro.
It's so crazy that they say that because do they not realize they're going to have to compete with the Avatar movie coming out at the end of the year, and that's nothing but visual effects. And that movie always gets nominated for that. It's always a top contender.
Yeah.
Every Avatar movie has always been nominated for visual effects, and understandably why. So, good luck with that.
You don't have to worry about that if the check's in the mail, bro. You know, you got your check in the mail. You good? You know, you got Zelle, Venmo,
Cash App, PayPal.
You got all kinds of great shit, bro.
James Gunn going on just fucking paying off everybody.
Imagine that battle of the Jameses: James Gunn versus James Cameron.
Shit.
Let's get it.
James Gunn got 2 weeks. That's what he got. He got 2 weeks with the Superman movie. That's James Gunn. You got to make money from Monday to Sunday. Those 2 weeks. You should have brought this motherfucker out on Monday.
I got something for y'all. Do y'all want to feel old right quick?
I mean, I'm sure me and Aaron will be fine, but I can't speak for everyone else. But go ahead.
Every day I wake up, I feel old. My back hurts. Go ahead.
So this year marks the 30th anniversary of the release of Toy Story. It came out in 1995. And it also marks it, so that means it also marks, I guess you can say, the 30th or 31st year of the start of Pixar, because Toy Story was Toy Story's first feature-length film.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
I was 8 years old.
I was 5.
I was 6.
6? I was gonna say we were 5 or 6. Right?
I was 6.
The middle and whispering.
If I was 6, you was 6, because your birthday was before mine.
Yeah. We'll make sure my AARP card's still active. God damn.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You got a friend.
I remember
old guy singing that song too.
Yeah, I remember going to see that movie and how packed the theater was with a bunch of screaming kids, sticky floors, because you know them sticky floors was back in the day, and just watching this movie and just being in amazement, thinking like, wow, I'm like when I'm
shut those down. I thought they shut those down, man. Whoa,
bro. The back rooms.
not sticky from that.
When these
saw the wrong movie. That's what he did. He saw the wrong fucking movie. It was wrong Toy Story. Say that shit.
When these is referring to 42nd Street, 80s,
hey, listen,
90s.
I usually skip that part.
If those floors were sticky from that, those people probably either went to go see striptease or showgirls.
Oh man!
Well, for those who don't know, in the late 70s, early 80s, and part of the early 90s, 42nd Street, which is now Disneyland, used to be the Strip. So have rows of movie theaters on both sides, and the peep shows, as it were. You see a lot of them in movies when they show Hollywood and Vine and all of that now. But it used to be like that in New York City. You go in there, you put a little coin in, and then the thing would pop up, and you see the woman for like 2 minutes, and it closed. You have to put more money in.
The good old days.
Yeah, so we used to be up there because the movie theater, the peep shows were right next to the Kung Fu theaters. So you go to see your Bruce Lee doubleheader for like, was it like $3, $4? And then
get a doubleheader.
Yeah, get a doubleheader, and then if you were cool, if you ran into somebody who was cool in the peep show, he let you pay and go in and you see the peep show and shit. And what was crazy about those theaters was, so it'd be one theater, but they would cut it in half. It'd be the same room, so there'd just literally be a curtain between the two movies. You can literally like imagine getting out of your chair and walking up to the top row, and then go through the curtain, and then you're in the show next door.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Back in the days when I was young, and that.
Or so I heard. I didn't.
Allegedly, goddamn.
Allegedly.
What are we getting into? Are we getting into it?
Yeah. So who watched Invincible this week?
I did twice.
I did. Let me tell you something. I was already locked in with this. I was already locked in with this season, but my God, this episode here was insane.
I don't know if you guys saw, but just a few moments ago, while you guys were doing that, I had Invincible on the side.
Your
screen
face
at the
was
end,
completely shook,
and I can't believe what the fuck I just watched.
Yeah.
Yes.
What just happened?
Greatness. Animated.
Invincible just cranked back up to 11. What are we doing?
Can I just tell you, between this episode and what's about to happen in the next one, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation about what the best season of Invincible is. I'm just throwing it out there.
Season 3.
We are gonna have to have a conversation about it. Trust me.
Wow, I just watched the ending here, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I just caught the end like right here.
This
I was like, "Oh, okay."
This season has been really good. And the fact that they did Invincible War in one episode was very impressive because I was very captivated by it. I mean, it's something that happens within 3 days time, and they hit all 3 days. It was really good. All the different variants of Mark and seeing Angstrom Levy and how he kind of got like really freaking lucky. But then
I'm gonna go on record and tell you I love porn stash Mark.
Bro.
Porn stash Mark is dope. I agree. Yeah,
that's my boy.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I had to say.
And I was actually surprised when I was looking at like some of the voice actors that they got here. I didn't know that the guy who does the voice for the guy who stretches is also the voice of Sonic.
Oh,
I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
His name is Ben Schwartz. He does the voice of Sonic, and he does the voice of the guy who stretches.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Ben Schwartz. That's funny as hell.
Shit.
Because then when I look back and listen to it, I said, "Oh, I hear it now." Because you can kind of hear it a little bit.
Mark is still a little bitch.
Yeah, but
I was
like
yeah.
He held it. He held his own this episode though. Like he listen. He should have killed Angstrom, but dude, he did fine. He did fine, and all the other Marks were.
Where the
weaker
fuck did
than
he
him.
hold his own?
Dude, he was beating the shit out of these guys. What are you talking about?
He
just,
was,
name
but
one
then, like,
kill.
he kind of got.
They
he
were doing this to show his conflict of him not wanting to kill people. That's part of the story.
He just kind of knocked him out. He ain't killed him.
I thought.
And it was a very short-lived knockout too. Like the dude woke up.
You're right. He did.
When he held his own against all those orbs or whatever that thing he was firing out of the
dude.
like out of the portal. Like
he's
still.
But
I will say, but I'm not even going to lie though. When Oliver showed up and he says, "What are you doing? Kill him!" I was like, "I'm Oliver. I'm with you. Kill him." I
literally kill him.
I like the kid better than I like fucking Mark.
That's what I was literally saying. But not before he went for that portal. He says, "Hold on." He tried to pull him back through, and the portal closed, and he got his arm.
But that's the whole point, though, right? Is that like this Mark in our universe is so strong that he has the will to not kill people. That's why he's the best Mark. That's the whole point of the whole fucking thing. Leo, you're rolling your eyes, but that's what they're going for. That's what they're going for. It's the power of friendship again. We don't want to kill. Like I get it.
Trust me.
You know who wants to kill?
It's all about the change.
It has to. It has to change.
No, it's all about the change.
Wants to kill?
Yeah.
The Mark in the white and red suit. He wants to kill.
He wants to kill. Yeah, he wants to
kill. Listen, the Mark that was at the Guardians of the Globe headquarters and almost like replaying how freaking how Omni-Man
killed him.
He was like, "Bro, why'd you ruin the moment, dude?" Like, come on, man.
I like the Mark that curses a lot. That's the Mark I like. Okay.
By the way,
that guy.
You know what? But you know.
Shout out Steven Yeun for playing every Invincible variant. He did all the voices.
Yeah,
well, he better have.
But you know what? But you know what's so crazy? I have to get like I think there was like an unspoken for MVP of this episode. I have to give it to Rex.
Rexplode. Yeah, I was going to talk about him too.
Because like he was literally doing all that, and he actually sacrificed himself so that others could get away. And when that one Mark variant thought he had him, he said, "There's one you didn't get." He reached literally into his body to touch his skeleton bone.
Yep.
To blow himself
very
and that variant up.
Bruh.
Yeah, very much remember it.
We were having the discussion before. I was watching it as we were about to go live, and I was sitting here telling Abel, like, "God damn it, I can't believe Rex made me like him on the way out the fucking door. This son of a bitch, man."
So here's the crazy thing about the comics. Like, Rexplode was not like that in the comics. He was actually like, he was still a douchebag. He was single. He wasn't with what's her face. Like, they actually made you in the show like feel for him and like him and gave him a redemption arc. Like, it was cool. It was cool.
100%.
I just like the way they showed the cities being destroyed. It was freaking awesome.
Who had the better death, Gambit or him?
I mean, Gambit.
Oh, stop! It's Gambit. Come on, man.
I mean, it's obvious.
But when as I was watching it, I literally said, "Oh, remember me."
Like,
I literally said, "It's the same fucking thing." He reached into his fucking stomach and everything. It's the same shit Gambit did. He held the fucking thing right here and said, "Remember me." Same fucking concept, bro. Like we get it. Well, I don't know which one came first. I don't know who wrote what first, but I'm gonna assume Bo did. But
and poor Eve's leg. I mean, her leg almost got snapped.
Dude.
Off. I thought her leg.
That's why he's a little bitch.
Dude, and how about what the hell's the guy's name at the jail who was like fighting the other Mark and freaking fried him?
Fucking
Aaron Paul's character. What the hell's his name? The shot guy.
Powerplex.
There you go. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
He sees him getting his ass kicked. He's like, "Yeah, let's do this."
I want to know I need to know how many packs of throat lozenges Aaron Paul has to go through every time he does his role, because the amount of screaming he has to do on his lungs and his his vocal cords are probably crazy to do all that yelling and his screaming.
They probably have to take 2 days.
He definitely got to take some kind of vocal rest where he's not talking or nothing. Like
all that fucking screaming.
What's it called? The guy who was fighting the Mark in space. I forgot his name. It's Tech something. He becomes a big character later, so keep your eye on that guy.
Yes, yeah.
I forgot his name. It's Tech something. He's a big character during a certain.
The part where the Mark was fighting all of them and he killed all of them. The part that got me was at the end when he killed the last twin, when he threw the head and it split them in half. He threw the head right through the torso and it split them right in half like it was nothing.
Dude, that was great. And then freaking Darkwing or whatever his name is freaking brings him into the Shadow Realm, and he probably gets into the
Darkwing.
there you go. Dark Knight, whatever the hell his name is.
Darkwing Duck. I like
the Black Batman.
Yep,
Black
Batman. Oh Christ!
Black Batman kills.
No, but that episode.
There you go.
Just saying, he killed in this too. Just saying.
Dude, you wanna talk about almost like one-to-one stuff? Like some of the things they did in this episode was like really close to like one-to-one. Like the 8 that are left at the end of the I guess the end of the Invincible War, and is having the conversation with Angstrom above the house, and how Angstrom just freaking puts them in that void realm. Like that happened right from the comics.
I thought that was so funny when they got to that other realm and he was yelling out his name. He's like, he can't hear you.
But then obviously we go all the way up to the end, and who shows up?
Oh my God,
bro! Fucking Conquest.
And not only is it Conquest, who's voicing him?
Who was actually
Jeffrey Dean Morgan or
It is
Negan.
Really Morgan.
It's Negan.
It's Negan.
So you want to talk about coming full circle with Steven Yeun about that whole freaking Walking Dead thing, man?
Son of a bitch, he did that, huh?
And listen, if you guys think this episode was crazy, the next episode.
Oh yeah.
Isn't the next episode? Isn't that the finale?
It sure is. And so when I tell you the fight that
it's only 7 episodes.
8. We're on episode 7.
We had three of the release.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 released.
So when I tell you this fight is pretty much as bad, if not worse, than the Invincible Omni-Man first fight in season 1. It's actually probably worse.
It might be.
I love the fact that he wants to fight. That's what I care about.
I need to.
He was like, "No,
man,
you got it wrong." Like
he said, "I'm so mad.
All I want to do is hit something."
He said very well.
Really hard.
It's about time that Mark. It's about time that Mark wants to fucking fight. This goddamn guy pulls punches all the time.
Yeah.
When he did that, he broke the floor. So I was like, "Oh, he mean business." He broke the floor.
He's gonna get his ass whooped again.
But again, this has been right. Conquest came down on business too. If you oppose me, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
Like, if you oppose me, I'm gonna kill you.
And Conquest is swole. Like I'm like, sheesh. I like when I saw him, I was like, whoa, this dude is like gargantuan.
Yo, put it this way: of all of the Viltrum Empire, there's only one person that Conquest is scared of. Everyone else is scared of Conquest.
Everyone else is scared of Conquest. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
Yep, Conquest is the guy.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
We'll see. We already know he's gonna whoop Mark's ass. Then fucking what's the face? The alien guy's gonna come down with his daddy, and his daddy gonna save him. Hey, Mark, you little bitch, go sit down somewhere.
See, I don't know.
I'll take my purple son, who'll be probably fight better than your ass, and we're gonna whoop this fucking Conquest ass.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I think Omni-Man and the alien, they're gonna be off on their own mission, still doing something because they have something big to do. So they might still be doing that. So this literally, it might just be Mark versus this guy. Oh yeah,
and I like that fact that
do you think Mark can beat Conquest?
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say anything. I think anything is possible.
When he's good and ready to fight, Mark can fight.
I haven't seen Mark fuck up anything like that yet.
He's
gonna have to.
He's Omni-Man's son.
He's gonna have to reach down deep.
Meanwhile, Battle Beast is up in space, about to get turned into a fucking mink coat somewhere.
Is he?
Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
Come on, he was all about that fight, bro. I was behind him on this one.
He was throwing hands in space.
If Battle Beast goes to fight Thrag, that fight's not a fucking joke. Battle Beast will get his ass. He will be a mink coat. I'm telling you right now.
He wants to
be a mink coat,
bro. And he'll be good with that, man. My man already said, if I died in battle,
that's all he wants. He wants to go out like that. He wants to die.
Then let's go, baby, because he's gonna give it all.
10 fingers, bro. Stand on 10 toes, bro. Take me out. Go ahead. Wear me.
I thought it was so funny when Angstrom, when he got pulled back into the portal after he lost his arm, he was looking to the lab workers to say, "Hey, fix me up," and they just kind of stood there and looked at him like, "No."
He got what he deserved.
No.
By the way, also fun fact, do you know who was voicing them? The original voice of Hellraiser. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But
oh shit, really?
Yes, the Hellraiser guy was voicing them. Yeah, Pinhead.
His name is Pinhead.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really gotten to the Hellraiser movies, but I think it was the original actor who played Pinhead.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dude, they really kill it with the voice acting, man. They just get people. It's crazy. Kirkman gets people, but next episode we're in for a treat, guys. I'm telling you right now.
I was talking shit in our group chat earlier about how Invincible peaked at season 1. I lied.
No.
I lied completely.
Dude, honestly, I think this season has been incredible, to be completely honest. I think it's been really good.
Good.
Conquest brings it to a whole nother.
If they would have never took so long for the second season, you might have had it. You might have had you would have had a fucking
better feeling about it.
I think they realized they made a mistake splitting the season in half like that, and that's why when they came out and announced when the third season was coming, they said we're running it straight through. There's no split. Like they made sure to emphasize that because they heard the people was complaining about it. So,
but
that's
Spider-Man,
good.
Spider-Man and the Spiderverse have the same fucking effect. Watch.
But now I need to see season 4 of Invincible dropping sometime in 2026.
It has to happen.
I need to see it coming back.
Oh no, they're
1
going
year
for
from
yearly
now.
releases moving forward. Like that's their
yearly releases. Good. That's all I need.
It needs to be, especially what happens after Conquest. There's so
this season. I'm telling you, this season's ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh, it is.
It's ended on a cliffhanger. I'm claiming that now.
It sure is.
100%. Oh man,
it's so good. But all in all, great show. Already can't wait for next week.
Yeah, this episode, in my opinion, was so far my favorite episode of the season so far.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
This has been the best episode of Invincible in like a season and a half. No bullshit.
Yeah.
It's been fighting from the beginning to the end.
Dude, one of my favorite parts was the shots of like they were showing the Invincibles like standing from the back, but they were showing the different Invincibles in all the different cities and the wreckage. Like I loved those shots. Fucking sick.
Who was the guy with the blindfold shooting at Invincible?
So I don't remember his name, but he's a character that Kirkman I think made up, and he was in the Guardians of the Globe comic book, like they had separate from this. So it was something that I think Kirkman did on the side. So he brought that character in.
Okay.
Like just for that scene, yeah. He was always compared to Daredevil actually, except Daredevil with guns.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, wow, this is fucking familiar shit. Okay.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was.
He was very cool. But yeah, good stuff, man. Invincible's back as fuck.
I'm still processing because I just saw it on my screen. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again.
No, you're gonna have to rewatch
it. It was that good.
Damn, I have to rewatch that. Wow,
for sure. But all right, I guess that's a reaction. That's an episode. So
it is.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
next week.
Yeah, 158 next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. From myself, Aaron, Chase, Leo, Wendeezy, and Torian. Tell them where to find you, Torian.
Find me on here, Torian Rain Reloaded. Also on Twitter, Cutting Up. Torian Rain Reloaded. Also on Instagram at Torian_Rain.
Love it. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one. Mancave101 Podcast live every Thursday, giving you all of your nerdy needs throughout the week. Hit us up on our socials and all of our things: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, and Rumble. Are we still on Kick and Rumble? I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
It doesn't even matter. It flows good. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a great night. We'll see y'all next week.
Jar Jar Binks is still the best character in Star Wars.
Why talk about Jar Jar Banks, bro?
Jar Jar Binks.
You know what? This keep going over here.